What's up? Chopped, I got your message. You're in the queue. Boss, today the one day I need three of ye. Where's Segerson? Where's all these people when I need them? Gone. Left me in the gutter by myself. That's fine. Maybe I'll play with randoms. Is there anyone who'd like to join? Any of you man enough to handle me? Big boys? Let's see. How's the sound? Everything okay? And
Shot 517.
Just Andre, what's up?
Said, I'll be 25 minutes, so if you can hold out, I'm in.
I hope I don't have to wait 25
Fozzie
minutes.
Bear 927 said, wish I could help, but I'm too important.
I understand,
Cousin
Fozzie Bear.
Justin said, hit that sub button, ding that bell, and the cure for corona is go fuck yourself.
Thank you, Cousin Justin. So yesterday there was a patch for Firewall Zero Hour, and it broke my heart to see that the patch fixed a bug that I didn't know existed. The bug was that any new weapon that was added to the game, so this is a new weapon that was added to the game. I've been using this for a long time. Those kills that you've been getting headshots with, they now count towards the headshot trophy. So the whole time I was getting headshots of this thing, none of them were counting towards that 500 headshot trophy. I don't know what weapon I was using before that. I was still using like Taylor and shit. I got a few headshots with this thing. HCU, they should count. XMR 90. This wouldn't count. This was a DLC weapon. This would count, I think. So the CQB ones are still there, which is good. This would not. Basically, anything that was a DLC weapon, goodbye. No headshots for you. So now I'm wondering, would I have 500 if they counted? I'm also wondering, is it retroactive?
Said, OMG, that's Ghost Cock.
That
Alex
is Ghost Cock,
230
exactly.
money
Alex.
Said, you doing touching tips today?
Yeah,
Cousin
well, it'll
Justin
be tonight.
Said, has Ireland shut down potato production yet?
You can't stop the potatoes.
Fozzie Bear 927 said, holy shit, do you know how many headshots that is?
I have no idea, but I feel like I got a lot with this thing. Even though it's the newest gun, but still, I've been putting in some shots, you know? But I'm thinking maybe, if I get one headshot, now that it's patched, will it know that I've got like over 500? If I have over 500, for all I know I'm only on like 300 and something. 200, maybe even 100 and something, I don't know. But yeah. So really, no volunteers to play. This one particular day. God damn ye. God damn ye to hell. Will I just play with randoms? Oh, but then they'll get annoyed if I'm talking to fucking strangers. What's the plan here, lads? What'll I do? Any hot tips? Will I just play a single player game? Swap the games out? Change the title? Nobody will know?
Cousin Justin
Or will we just talk about
said,
PS5?
sign me in, chief.
Cousin Justin. Run out there now.
Cousin Justin
Break into a
said,
GameStop
Rich run.
and steal yourself a PSVR headset. Now's the time to be looting, Justin. CJ. So yeah, in 2 hours time, PS5 information is going to get revealed. So maybe we'll just talk about that. Maybe I'll take this headset off. And we'll talk about that until maybe Chopped gets here, some other people get here. What do you think? Bad idea? Good idea?
Hockey 17 fan said,
Hockey, what's up?
I can hop on for about an hour.
Okay, Hockey.
517 said, wait me out. I'll be there.
Wait me out. Alright, I just gotta keep you talking for 20 minutes. For Chop to get there. So Hockey fan, I'll invite you, but when I get like 2 other people, I'll invite you. If that's okay. I don't want to invite you now because we'll just be waiting. So yeah. How about that PS5 information that's about to drop? Am I right? How many teraflops are you expecting? 1 teraflop? 2 teraflops? Perhaps 3 teraflops? I think the standard PlayStation has like 1.5. The one that they launched with 2013. So the Xbox is going to have 12 teraflops, which is impressive. Everyone's getting wet over that. But will the PlayStation, outperform it? I don't know. This fucking wire pissing me off. Stay over there, thank you. Alright, that's good. That's good.
Chopped 517 said 8.
8 teraflops? That's been predicted.
Cousin Justin said Sony bought Metal Gear from Konami.
Is it official? I've heard rumors. If that's official, I will fucking flip out. Kind of. Well, we'll see. I might flip out. I'm just checking the Twitters. Jason Schreier, he's a Kotaku guy. I don't like Kotaku, but he always has insider information, and his predictions for today over on Twitter are it will be dry and technical. Remember, this was supposed to be GDC week, so Sony were originally going to announce all this information at Game Developer Conference, which is where all the technical specs and shit come out. So it's not really for consumers, even though it's coming out to consumers anyway, but it's more for developers to get their dicks hard over. There will be some weirdness. Hopefully we hear about the unique OS features, operating system features. So I'm not sure. Well, he must have heard something if he's heard about that. And then his last thing is the final number of GPU teraflops will make PlayStation console warriors sad. So going by that, it's probably going to be less than 12. I would imagine. Because that'll be less than Xbox. I'm just looking at my notifications here now. But yeah. What's the predictions? There's a guy from Blue Point Games. They're like one of the first official confirmed PS5 titles, whatever they're working on, which is probably a remake of Demon's Souls. He's like, oh, I'm going to be watching. Wink, wink. So maybe they'll show off some games. They might show off that remake of Demon's Souls. Of course, we all want to see if they're going to be talking about PSVR. Fingers crossed they will talk about PSVR. I feel weird like this. I don't like this background and stuff. Maybe I'll just do solos. You know what? I'll just do solos while we talk about this. How's that sound? Sorry for the squeaking. It's my immense physique. I told you before. I'll tell you again. Okay. Now I gotta adjust everything up again. Microphone's way too close. Back up. Back that ass up. And go solo. Yeah. I haven't done it in so long. It's training. We can work on that other trophy. Fozzie
said, fireside chat with pumpkins, get a fire behind you.
Get a fire? I wish you said that a bit sooner. But then I'd have to go download a fire video. I don't have time for that. Maybe in the future though. Fireside chats. Let's attack on Office with this loadout, not the mines. Let's go with impacts.
Daniel
it's like,
said,
Donnie.
Sup, big papa pumps.
What up?
Hand.
How you doing, Danny? This will boost that. And we'll keep Okoro. Let us begin. So yeah, Donnie, if you're just joining us, I'm desperate for bodies. So if you want to join, let me know.
Daniel said, just woke up.
Just woke up. Good morning, Donnie. Welcome to the apocalypse. It's all over, Donnie. They're shooting people on sight now. Bodies are in the streets. PlayStation's been cancelled. No PS5, Donnie. No PSVR 2. It's all over.
Daniel said, let me get some coffee and I'll set up.
Alright, we'll see. If you're in time with Chopped, I gotta wait for Chopped anyway. He should be about like 20 minutes at this stage. Ooh. Piece of
Sensitive
candy.
intelligence secured. Searching for firewall access point coordinates. Stand by.
Did she ping them? No. Where'd these white boys at? They're around this corner, aren't they?
Osama Allah said,
Osama.
I hope we hear something about how PS5 will be compatible with PSVR.
That's what I'm hoping too, Osama.
I've located
I hope they show
firewall
like
access
a
points.
VR specific menu or something like that as well. It'd be class. Access points back here, of course. Oh boy. Okay. Did they actually place those, or are they just spawned on the map? Like, can you actually see the AI placing mines?
Firewall breached.
I've never witnessed this myself.
Let's do this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hostile down.
Another headshot. That should count. Boy, he's trying to flank me. Spawn.
Daniel
Three
said,
headshots.
They're spawned.
They're spawned. Whoa.
Hostile
Who
payload.
killed himself? Somebody killed himself over here. Nothing but headshots, Donnie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Should have been more careful.
I've got eyes on
Calm
the
down.
laptop.
Relax.
Standing by.
Put this here. Oh, they've got a jammy too. And I can't hear it. And I've blown it by putting my own jammy down. Shit. Shit. Oh, no. Hey, these guys are pretty smart. Oh boy, it was over here. I'm getting outmaneuvered by these AI bots. Where's that jammy? Oh, never mind. These guys are pretty dumb.
Hack is live. Data
Here we
transfer.
go. It's getting spicy now. We close this door.
Data transfer
There
at
we go.
25%.
Whoops, they're coming in this way.
Data transfer at 50%.
Ah,
Hostile deleted. Data transfer at 75%.
it's flashbang. No problem. Whoa, where's my headshot trophies?
Never had a chance. Data successfully acquired. Transferring crypto payments now.
GG. GG. This is depressing stuff, lads. Can we get a bit of chat going? Somebody needs to lift my spirits. Got no Decepticon. No Segerson. No Jackpot. Chopped is a half an hour away. Donnie's a cup of coffee away. We got a hockey fan.
Daniel
Let's get a hockey
said,
fan in here.
You gonna stream the PS5 show?
I want to, Donnie. It's at 4 p.m. And I'm working at 5 p.m. I don't know how long it will go on for.
Dead_I_down 66 said, Hi pumpkins.
Deadeye Dan. How are ya? Let's get... What's his face? Mr. Hockey Fan in here. Deadeye Dan, would you like to join?
Dead_I_down 66 said, I'm working.
Aw,
Daniel
Deadeye
said,
Dan.
ouch.
What did Daniel say? Whoa, what happened? What was that? Weird. Didn't even know you could click that button. But I did. Ouch, says Daniel. Oh, you're on about me working, yeah. So if I were to stream it at 4 o'clock, what if it goes on for like 40 minutes or something like that? And then I'll be late for work, you know? So
Hello.
I'll be boned. Mr. Hockey, what's up?
Not much.
Thanks for joining me in the void. I was feeling very alone. It's a lonely stream today. How you doing?
All right. I was actually just about ready to lay down because I work nights and everything and that, but I can
I'm
kill
sorry.
an hour.
I'm sorry to
before
keep
that.
you up. I'm sorry. But you know what? How do you feel about doing a bit of co-op while we're waiting for more people to join?
Said,
Sure.
wait till I tell you about my
Public,
work
private.
situation.
We'll go public? Then we're going to be matched with 2 randoms then if we do.
I'm up for whatever.
Whatever, let's do public. So we can get some XP. That's sweet, sweet XP. Wait till I tell you about my work situation, says Daniel. I'm all ears, Daniel.
Chop 517. Said,
Chopped.
be home 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Alright, Chopped. Don't go speeding now. Just take it easy, alright? Relax. I'll be here. Hit the nos, Chopped. Of course I'm talking shit. You better be here in the next few seconds. Or you're banned for life. I don't care if you've got to run over a playground to get here. Just make it happen, Chopped. Okay. Who plays co-op? With randoms, I wonder. Will we even get match? Can you start with just 2 people? Publicly. Attack. Okay. And why is Hockey Fan not loaded in fully yet? What is happening?
Daniel said, there's a firewall update.
Yes, there is, Donny. Wait till I tell you about that firewall update, Donny. Paz Jack 98. Why aren't they loading in? Is it? Oh, am I the problem?
Daniel said, rolling on the floor laughing.
It took ages to copy this update as well, by the way. The stream would have been on like half an hour ago if that fucking copying didn't take so long. I should have done it last night, but I completely forgot about it. Plus, I was on the downstairs PlayStation playing Call of Duty. Forgot about this PlayStation up here. What is happening? I don't know. What's the predictions for PS5? What are we going to see? There's no way we're going to see a price. Don't expect price. Probably not going to get a release date either. They'll just say holiday 2020 again, maybe. Or they might even say,
Daniel
hey, it's not going to be
said,
holiday 2020.
Playing the old flats, huh? Fozzie Bear 927 said, does your PlayStation automatically update games?
It has it set to automatically update, but it doesn't do it half the time. It's very picky and choosy about when it does it and when it doesn't do it. Playing the old flats, huh? Says Donny. Indeed, Donny. Them dirty flat games. I gotta say, I'm enjoying Warzone a lot. It's good shit. Does your PlayStation... Oh yeah, just read that.
Daniel said, mine doesn't auto-update either.
Yeah. Sometimes it does. I'm pretty sure it's like at a certain period of the night, like maybe 4 a.m., 5 a.m., it checks for an update. And if the patch hasn't released at that stage,
Fozzie Bear
it won't update.
927 said, mine used to but doesn't anymore.
Yeah. And if you haven't played a game in a long time, I don't think it even bothers checking for those games. But it should check for Firewall. I play this fucking thing every day, practically. And still no also updates. Oh well. I'm leaving. This is weird. I don't like this. I'm getting out of here. Shit's messed up. When you try your best and you don't succeed.
Daniel said, get out of there.
I'm gone. Hockey Fan, can you hear me? I think he's fallen asleep. Hockey Fan. I don't know. Have we broken Firewall? Is Firewall broke? What's going on? I'm scared. I need an adult. Donnie, are you ready to be sucked? What's your time frame, Donnie? I can't even check leaderboard now, can I? To pass the time. Oh, I can. Nice. Did I drop spots?
Daniel said, send invite.
Nice. That's what I like to hear, Donnie. No. GG. Look at that KDR. 1.17. Impressive stuff, I think we'll all agree. Assists, revives.
Hockey 17 fan
Uh-oh.
said, Lost Con's going to restart.
Okay, Hockey, I'll resend you an invoice. Some kind of glitch occurred. Anyway, let's go back to leaderboard. Let's check out lots of new names. But I don't know if people are just changing their names. Like the Hoons changed his name a couple of times at this stage. Fair? Cough, you can't. Fuck off, you cunt. That's what that is. That's a trick. This tricks you into saying fuck off, you cunt. So don't read that out loud, especially not on stream. They're only one lag. Hero Fra. Akuto, Albania. Briggs. We fought against him not too long ago. Pretty sure I got him at least once. What's his KDR? Not bad. Not bad at all. Almost as impressive as my 1.17. And you're probably wondering, you're probably saying to yourself, 1.135, that's way higher. What do you mean almost as impressive? Well, that's because he's number 4, and I'm number 2,305. So when you put them numbers into account, well, that's because he's number 4.
Alright, I gotta turn this
Extra
screen off.
impressive. No problem, Hockey. Welcome back. You know, not bad, I think. What happened, Hockey fan? I don't know. We were just in a
I don't
lobby.
know. We got in that public and I lost comms with you.
Were you like loaded into that lobby?
Yeah, I was loaded in.
Could you
and
see
then
me?
one other person joined. Yeah, I could see you.
And could you hear the other dude?
No.
Interesting. See, I loaded in. I saw your names. You know that thing that pops up over your head, but it didn't actually load in your models.
Said, I'm home. Give me 2 to set up.
All right,
Daniel
I'll send that
said,
invoice.
Copying now at 30%.
Oh god, I hope Chopped has updated it too. Or we're
Yeah, I
gonna be
restarted
waiting.
right before I hopped
a while.
on. So
Did you get the update before you hopped on? Is that what you said?
yeah, I restarted my
Shop
PlayStation before.
517
How long did it take you
said,
to copy?
I'm home. Give me 2 to set up.
Chopped, I
Not
will.
sh-
Took me fucking ages. The download is fine. Took no time for the download. It's just that copying. Goodbye, charging cable. Give me 2 to set up. So you gonna be watching this PlayStation 5 announcement thing?
I'll probably watch whatever you stream about it after I get off work tomorrow. So
So I think we'll be doing touching tips tonight. We'll probably be all about that. I would imagine.
Alex
yeah, I'm usually at work when you do that, so I watch it in the morning.
Oh,
Really
yeah, no
good
worries,
at
no
Irish.
What bigotry did Alex just say? Bro, you any good at Irish? Not really, Alex, but you can try me. I might understand a word or two. Nobody over here is really good at Irish because the English made sure we couldn't speak it anymore. It's Mathlam Caucamillish, Alex. Anyway, that latest patch also added Sol's CQB and the hollow sites. They're just like time locked. So you can't get them, but they're there somewhere. Somebody can hack. Tuesday,
Alex
March 24th.
231E said, "Shit, I need help with my Irish homework face with tears of joy, and I like cake too."
Oh shit, Alex, are you Irish? I had no idea you were Irish, Alex. Neil Ain Scammel Suspare, Alex. Try one of those on for size. Oh my god. Where are you in the leaderboard,
Said,
Mr.
Topo, the morning to ye equals good morning.
Mr. Hockey fan?
Tradition said,
I'm
"I know
at
some
1284.
basic Irish."
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I think the lowest I was like 980 something.
And then you turned your life around. You put the work in, and now you're at 1,000 something. Not bad. Tradition says, top of the
Daniel
morning to you
said,
equals good morning.
60%.
Nice work, Tradition. You're getting there. I didn't know you were fluent as well. Donnie says 60%. Cannot wait for them solid state drives. We don't have to look at these fucking percentages again. Oh boy. Okay. We just gotta keep people talking and entertained for 40 more percents. Alright? Tradition. Any ideas? You're an intelligent man.
Top 517
Hopefully Chops is already
said,
updated too.
"On my way."
He said he's on his way. I hope that means it's updated.
Billy Lawhorn
Billy,
said,
how you
"Are
doing?
you going to show reveal today?"
Hold on a sec. You mean am I going to restream it? I want to, Billy, but the problem is it's on at 4 p.m. and I'm working at 5 p.m. and I've no idea how long it's going to be. It might only be like a 5-minute thing.
Top 517
Could be like
said,
40 minutes.
"Updated last night." Daniel
Nice one, Chopped.
said, "Make fun of dice, that will pass the time."
But look, I think we've exhausted every avenue when it comes to making fun of Decepticon. What else is there to mock? You know, he's a broken man at this stage. I think we need to build him back up again and then attack him again.
Helicopter Waffle said,
Helicopter
"Is
Waffle.
there some sort of exploit on Firewall that I'm not aware of? Played couple of games last night and one guy on enemy team managed to get all 4 kills in 3 games attacking and defending. He was godlike."
Interesting.
Fozzie Bear 927 said, "Did you verbally abuse any old ladies today?"
She had it coming, Fozzie Bear.
Said, "Sweat droplets, sweat droplets."
Alright? She had it coming. Helicopter Waffle, do you know their name? It could just be that he's like really good.
Said, "Send again."
Send
Alex
again? I will do.
231E said, "Yeah, did you break an old woman's chocolate today?"
I'll fuck up her
Daniel
chocolate.
said, "We'll break him completely, then build him up."
There you go.
517 said, "Joined then got booted."
Okay. Interesting. We've had an issue already, so maybe something's going on with the Firewall servers or, you know, matchmaking systems or some kind of technical mainframe type stuff. Man, I wish she comes back today. You know, and I'll break her fucking chocolate for good this time. I'll smash it up. I'll mush it up in my hands right in front of her face. And then I'll tell her to get out of my shop. Bitch. Spitting her. Chopped. Welcome. Has he been kicked immediately? I still see his icon. Can you see him, Hockey?
I see his icon.
Okay. Oh, there we go. He's there. He's there.
Yeah,
Welcome,
I'm here now.
Chopped. Welcome.
All right, hold on. Let me turn your voice down because I know you hate it.
That's alright. I do hate us. I hate myself, Chopped. Please.
No, you don't. No, you don't hate yourself. You just hate the way you sound on the thing. I get it, because me too. That's why my streams are always low with my voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying you hate the way he sounds.
Yeah, I was about to cry. I'm tearing up right now. I was like, oh no, not
Bro.
Chopped. Not Chopped.
I would never talk to my friend like that, man.
Now we just need
See,
Donnie.
Pumpkins ain't a streamer. He's my friend. You know what
Whoa,
I'm saying?
hold on a sec. How do I block Chopped? Is there a way to block him? In this menu?
No. All right, fine.
He's reaching his arm around my shoulder right now. He's reaching.
Disloyal
Oh,
ass
no.
motherfucker. That's it.
You gonna join that minus squad?
Unsubbed.
Join that minus squad.
500 headshots trophy that he earned in like
Unsubbed.
2018. So he was good for sure, but he was rushing us in every game and winning every firefight. Daniel
Who's that?
said, 90%.
Well, he doesn't know his name, I don't think.
Alex 231
But there was.
said, that was such a backhanded comment.
Yeah, it was. No, I'm hurting. I'm hurting over here. Helicopter Waffle. It's possible that he just was very good. I can't think of any exploit that there is in the game where somebody can just kill you like 4 games in a row, get 4 aces in a row. Like, there's no I think he's just good. Nailing headshots.
Or jailbroke.
Whoa. Have you encountered
Whoa.
jailbroke
Yeah,
firewall
sure.
players?
Fuck yeah. You ever down somebody, waste a whole clip trying to kill them?
Is that not a connection issue? And
That's-
rather, like some
Nah,
kind of weird peer-to-peer shit?
a buddy of mine was telling me about it, dude. He's like a fucking hacker type, and he was telling me, dude, jailbroke PlayStation people, fucking if you down them and they're not dying with a full clip and you reload and you're still shooting them, chances are they're a jailbroke guy. Now, I can only take his word for it, but he has been my trusted friend for like 10 years, so
Interesting.
I don't think he'd really steer me the wrong way.
But you are a drug addict, so what kind of friends do you really have?
Well,
You know? Think about it.
Well,
Think
you know.
about it. Yeah, I don't trust him for a second. Daniel says,
Okay.
sounds like he had mad skills. He might have had mad skills. I would join, but I'm supposed to be working, says Geisen. Geisen, just pull off those trousers and hop on in. Although Donnie is on the way now.
Geisen,
I needed you like
Geisen,
half an hour
just-
ago.
just go run to your boss and cough in his face, dude.
He's working at home. He's working
You'll
at
be
home.
home in a second. Oh, then fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Christopher Hart says today the Sony event is dropping. Exactly, Christopher Hart. In like an hour and a
you gonna
half.
Are you gonna
See, I want to stream it.
can
the,
you?
But the problem is I don't know how long it's going to be. And I have to go to work. So if it's
Can-
only like
can
a
you put it on
5-minute or
some type
10-minute thing. Like, we'll be talking about it on Touch and Tips tonight for sure. But I don't know if I'll
Can
be
you
able to
put it
cover
on
live.
some type of recorded thing or something and then stream it with touch and tips?
Oh, like a live reaction. Yeah, we could do that. But
Yeah.
look, I'm not going to be able to like stop myself from looking at the information.
Oh, well,
online
that's
all
you,
day.
but everybody else has no choice.
All right. How's that sound? Okay, that sounds good to me. What's the chat think? Myself and Decepticon try and do a live reaction. Watch it live on Touch and Tips. I'm restarting, so I'll need another invite, says Donnie. Donnie, you got it. I'm not even going to be mad at you. I'm not even going to shout at you, Donnie.
I got back as soon as I could, too. Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
How many speed limits did you break?
All of them.
All of them?
Yep.
Dope.
Might even have blew through a red light a little
There
bit.
you go. Well, thank you for putting the hustle on.
You know, I did my
I
best.
appreciate it. I've been here like half an
I know
hour
you're-
now. Haven't got a single
I know
match
you're-
in. Losing subscribers. I'm bleeding content. You know,
I
everything's
know
going
you're
wrong.
time restrained, so I did the best.
Thank you. The Wilco says knob, and he didn't even spell it correctly. There's a K in knob, Wilco. Damn. What a dumb
Smooth
bitch.
brained.
Smooth-brained, dumb bitch, Wilco. Welcome back, Wilco. How you doing? How's that smooth brain?
Said, ha ha. Dyson
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
What's your
6 inches.
What's-
Oh, sorry.
What's your you mother? What, your ghost cock? Is that how much ghost cock you can take? Okay, 6 inches, got it.
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
No, what's your Patreon limits?
Like,
what's the- Go
10.
ahead. Sorry.
Like, you mean like the monthly
Max.
thing?
Yes.
Yeah, 10. I've got 10 as the top tier.
10 is top tier.
Yes.
All right.
Don't feel any pressure to do that. You
No,
already
because I am
donate to me
going
loads.
to. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I have to start putting some money aside. I got some things to take care of before the summer happens, so I'm going to join your
Please
Patreon.
don't feel any pressure. If you need money, then you don't need to join the Patreon. You don't need to donate. Don't need to do anything, you
Bro,
know?
listen, brother. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do, all right?
You're the one telling me you need to put money aside.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to say I'm still wanting to support. Just
I know.
can't.
I appreciate it. But,
fucking,
you know, I can wait until you're
There
able
we
to
go.
support
Now
me,
we got
you
a
know?
4.
No problem. Donnie! How you doing, Donnie? I'm going to search immediately because I've been waiting for ages.
Yes, sir.
GG.
Donnie, what's up, brother?
Hockey's getting mad.
The Wilco
Cass
said,
Sneeze
what
Skull.
time is PS5 news gen?
Sup, guys? You know it,
PSVR
big girl.
Underground
How's it
said,
going?
If I donate a negative number, will you owe me money? Cass underscore me underscore
Interesting.
sco 18 said, you voice make me moist.
I'm glad to hear it, Cass Nisco. I'm afraid I can't hear your voice, so I don't know if you sound, awful or amazing like me. The Wilco says, what time is PS5 news? It is an hour and a half from now, almost
Cass
exactly.
underscore me underscore
4
sco
p.m.
18
my time.
Defending
said,
embassy.
haha.
Alright, defending. Here we go.
Defriending.
Whoa,
Cass underscore me
Proxy.
underscore sco 18
contractor.
said, like a grown-up man.
You sound like a grown-up man? Alright, that's my type of voice. None of that prepubescent shit.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know
What
what?
the fuck are you asking me here?
What?
No. Oh, sorry. I wasn't. Sorry. Just kind of talking out loud here.
Don't apologize. It's alright, calm down.
I ain't got time for this. Okay, send.
Anyway,
Fozzie Bear
God Cannon, what's up?
927
Uh-oh.
said, time for a joke.
Is the punchline Decepticon? Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-bum.
Decepticon, your
Cass
joke!
underscore me underscore sco 18 said,
Sup,
go.
God Cannon?
Go. Alright, let's go. GC. Thanks for that email, GC, by the way.
Runner said, tell Chopped he smells.
Alright.
Oh, God,
Did you hear
Terrell
that?
again?
Yeah, you heard that. I think just assume you smell every day, Chop, so that I don't have to keep
He's
repeating
a-
this, okay?
I don't know. I just think he's got a
don't-
crush on me, bro.
Well,
I don't know,
maybe he
something.
didn't say he smelled
You know?
bad. He didn't say he smelled bad.
I mean,
No.
it's kind of
Maybe he just
worrisome
likes
that he
your
gets
musk.
that close to know how I smell. You know what I'm
You've got a
saying?
unique
You know what I'm
musk
saying?
about you, Chop, and he likes that musk. It's a strong, natural scent.
I was
brings in the
always
ladies.
told everybody smells, it's just some people stink.
I smell
Brings
you.
in the
I like
ladies,
that. That's a
brother.
good saying.
Fozzie Bear
You know?
927
What are you doing, aim controller?
said,
I'm playing
"Your
spin the
mom
bottle.
can't take a joke."
Uh-oh, looks like I
Cass
gotta kiss
underscore me
Donnie.
underscore sco 18
Donnie, come
said,
here for a smooch. Me and you were
"I'm
kissing.
fast."
Me and you were
That
kissing.
game cat in the chat
In the game.
said, hey Pump King, Geisen, said, GC oncoming fist.
I smell his weed, says Drunk Rum Runner. Your mom can't take a joke, says Fuzzy Bear. Hey, come on now, that's not
PSVR
nice.
Underground said, Geisen oncoming fist to ya.
Kazni says like a dirty swamp ass. I've had some swamp ass in the past, but it's cold
Joshua
enough now, so I don't have
Taylor
swamp
said,
ass.
Good
The
morning.
temperatures are good. No swamp ass today. The game cast in the chat. How's it going? Geisen, PSVR, fisting each other. Joshua Taylor. Good
Alright,
morning.
got a
How you
timer.
doing, Joshua? Yes, we do. Hockey fan, you must be itching for a match right now. How long have you been sitting here?
Cass underscore me underscore sco 18
Just like, why didn't I go to bed?
Good. Drunk runner said, Chopped smells like a Bob Marley concert.
I believe that.
Nice.
I believe that.
Right.
I've never been to one, but I can imagine. I'm getting a second-hand high just thinking about it.
Nice. Then I'm fucking achieving my goals, brother.
Nope. Change your goals. Get some better goals, Chuck. Come on.
Said,
Yeah, I'm trying to infect the world with marijuana, brother. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone needs to chill out.
Whoa.
That's right.
Whoa. Donnie, you need to relax. I believe.
Smoke either.
See, Donnie, Donnie got my back. See?
Wait, Donnie, did you
That's
say you
right,
don't
Chad.
smoke?
No, I don't smoke.
You're clean. Donnie's a
No.
clean
Doesn't matter. He still
clean
got my
brain.
back.
No, he doesn't. No. He knows you're a junkie. Hockey, are you clean?
Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Cass underscore me
75%
underscore
clean
sco
today.
18
Damn, we're going to win every
said,
match.
One joint at a time, let's stop the violence and share the bomb.
Somebody
Joshua Taylor
needs to
said,
put you into rehab,
I'm at work
Kazni.
building bodies.
I'm at work building bodies. Are you a bodybuilder? Or
Drunken
are you
runner
some kind of serial
said,
killer who
No weeds for
assembles
me.
body parts together to create a new person? Like a Frankenstein type deal.
God damn it, pumpkins are infecting the world on me, dude.
Alright. Chop, your days are numbered.
Upstairs.
Your days are numbered, Chop.
Alright.
My days are fucking numbered.
What's the plan? What is the plan, Donnie? Putting traps. Set this corner up.
Cass underscore
Get out of here,
me
Donnie.
underscore
Get out of here,
17
Donnie.
Said, I'm on the toilet pushing out some brown smoke in the
Oh, yeah. No. When you think about it, the biggest poo you've ever taken, that's the kind of penis you'll be able to take. You know? Was that my trap?
Yeah.
Yep.
And why isn't he dead? Whoa! Alright. Didn't appreciate
Ah,
that
you
very
dirty
much.
son of a bitch.
Jesus.
I headshot him.
You okay? Oh shit, you're down.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to shot. Okay, didn't shot.
Oh, I'm concussed!
The other way.
I'm hurting.
Joshua Taylor said,
shit,
Silicones
they're
into
behind you.
medical
Fuck!
training.
Jesus!
Yeah, they all pushed.
Alex 231E said, NGL I forgot this was a firewall.
Die. Yes! That's what you get. Elephants never forget.
Come on, Taylor. I'll sit on your sensor, brother. I don't give a fuck.
Bumpy
That's right,
Johnson.
come around here. Give me a hug. Ooh, you're lucky you didn't get
right.
my hug.
It's down to hockey. Okay. Give him some intel. That's sweet, sweet
Bumpy
intel.
Johnson, he must have watched one of your streams when we were talking about lumpy dicks, remember?
No. No. Oh wait, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going
Ribbed for her pleasure.
brother.
There
Yep.
you go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I hear footsteps. I feel like they might come.
That dude that killed
straight
me
in
just
front
went back
of
down
you,
the
where
steps.
You're looking, I think.
Downstairs? Alright. I go back in with
I
Jammer.
don't know what's out there.
Yeah, stay.
Oh yeah.
I would
Okay,
do
he's
it.
at the stairs at the opposite door.
I got mine's right above that door, so if he comes right in, he's done.
So he's pushing. He's looking in the double doors now. He's pushing on the double doors.
Yeah, you see him.
Now. Oh, come on. Oh.
I got karma off.
Ah.
He
Oh,
passed
oh,
already.
oh, oh.
Double time.
What's
Motherfucker.
this dude getting through all these
He's
bombs?
kind of laggy looking. Or is that my imagination?
Yeah, he is. Nah, he is.
Well, now he's kind of smooth. Now that I say it, he's fine.
And my group fucking thing, I guess, got blowed up right there already. I had a mine right there.
I think so.
Did we put a jammy?
Yeah.
Where's that jammy? Please tell me we had a jammy. We didn't have a jammy?
Yeah, I did upstairs, but you probably got it right after
Yeah, he got it right.
There was two of them.
Alright. No problem. Just
Hide
a
the
warm up.
jammy, run from the
Just a
jammy.
warm up. No problem.
Drunken Runner
Alright.
said, you're a quart low on dead bodies.
I'm not. Wait, what? I'm on the. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Silicone skins for medical training. I wasn't expecting that. I think that's closer to the serial killer though than it is to being a bodybuilder. Not gonna lie, forgot this was a Firewall stream, says Alex. Needs more pew pew. It does. Zach Wilder has joined medical training. In quotation marks. Haha. He doesn't trust you. Josh. Mind if I call you Josh? You're a quart low on dead bodies. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do for you. I got one. Do we know these names?
I didn't even look. Hold on, check. Nope.
Cambridge.
I've
Okay,
seen
different
Wild
bumpy.
One Racing before.
Mm,
He's the only one I'd
Wild
seen.
one?
interesting.
Nice.
Oil rig. Donnie.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm well.
Good. Man of mystery, Donnie is. We don't know much about him, other than he talks very silently. It's very difficult to hear him. He seems okay. He seems nice, you know? Affectionate
What
rice.
happens if I run off the side of it?
Nothing. You
Nothing.
get stopped. Invisible walls. Or
Which
your
is
will to
stupid.
survive.
I would love to. Woo! Right off.
Get to
Find
it.
the laptop and manually activate it.
Oh. You saw that? You felt that too?
Oh yeah.
Didn't feel nothing.
Coordinates for two Firewall access
Oh.
I ain't feeling nothing. Oh, it's on the outside.
Firewall breached. Laptop
Right here.
location
Up top or down below?
Down below, down
Oh,
below.
I saw him running behind the
Zach
big white
Wilder
tank.
said, "Where's Decon today?"
I don't know where he is, but he
Fucking
said he
escaping
wasn't going to be
Alright.
available until 2 p.m. his time. Which is like when I'm at work, so I had to do it without him. Sorry, Zach. He's a deadbeat anyway. He's a deadbeat dad, is what he is.
God damn fucking sensors. Oh, that's right on the wall right here, ain't it?
Nice work. Your footsteps sound great.
Right here. Dang it. One back here.
Get off my brain, motherfucker.
Whoa,
Grenade.
whoa,
Dang it.
Whoa!
oh no!
Oh.
2 of you.
How'd he not die? Bumpy Johnson, how'd he not die?
I
Down,
think
shot
Bumpy
in the
was
head.
behind the other guy you downed.
display of
Shot in the back.
contract report.
You try your best and you don't succeed. Disgusting, but we're still warming up. So, you know, relax. Don't judge us by that. We'll get there. It is nearly 20 to 3. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Until PS4 information goes live.
PS4 information.
Or PS5 information,
Man,
sorry.
You're
sorry.
fucking traveling
I'm
back in time, brother.
It's 2013 right now.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I
Those
feel
are
all
the
young
days.
again and shit.
Do you?
No. No, sir.
Oh, those are the days. This generation still feels like it hasn't been here that long, to me.
Yeah.
And we're already going for a new one.
That's only because we're getting older, brother, and the years fly by fast.
That's true. That
Dead
is true.
_ down 66.
I always thought my
said,
parents were full of
"Blame
shit.
the bad plague
When you
on the
get older,
virus."
the time's gonna go faster. Just watch. Like, yeah, right. I got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Now I'm like a fucking hunter.
Mayfly days.
Jesus
Fuzzy
Christ.
Bear
It's like a mayfly.
927 said, "He's disloyal."
He is disloyal, Fuzzy Bear.
Zach Wilder
And I will blame the
said,
virus.
"Think they'll say anything about VR?"
Zach, I'm praying they will. I think they'll briefly mention us, at least. I don't think they're going to go in depth. I would love if they did. I'd love to be wrong about that. But I think when the PSVR 2, well, no, because this is going to support it, so maybe. Like, I'd love if they said something like, oh, we're going to have a special viewer, operating on like UI, a special viewer UI, so a different main menu. Here's what that would look like, briefly. And maybe talk a little bit about how it's going to improve viewer games.
Can I ask how old you are, chap?
Me? I'll be 43 in May.
I just turned 48 on the 13th.
Old man,
48 years young. Happy birthday, brother. Related.
Fossils.
What the?
Fossils. I'm going
Just
to make
change this.
oil
Zach
from your
Wilder
bodies.
said, "I think they at least mention it to differentiate themselves from Microsoft."
That's a good point. Whoever said that. Was that Zach?
I just changed my frag to C4. And now I
Donnie,
still have
Donnie,
frags.
please calm down. You're upsetting me. You're upsetting me, Donnie, with your anger.
How about y'all?
Alright, yo. How'd they know I was sitting right there?
Bumpy Johnson's getting you every time.
Bro, how'd he know I was sitting right there, though?
You got that ribbed dick. He knows.
What?
It can detect electronic signals in the air.
Hey,
Electromagnetic
Bumpy Johnson.
signals. It's like a nose.
Bumpy Johnson.
Shark's nose.
Need VR news.
Need VR news? Is that what you said? Hey, Bumpy. I love
Aim
the
bot
things
Bumpy.
you do.
Aim bot Bumpy.
Hey, Bumpy. If I would, I could be you. If I could, I would be you, is what I should have said.
First time I kill Bumpy, he's getting all teabagged, dude. I don't care how many people are left on the teabagging the whole round.
Alright, we got one going around the other way.
Okay.
At least one.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What
they
was
got
that?
the C4. Dang it.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. The tag, bitch.
Alright, guys, you got him coming down the back hallway. Back hallway.
Drunken Runner said, "I am
Donnie, you're looking right at him at that door. Two of
How
them.
many?
2 at Donnie's door.
I read a sensor and
Yeah, Hockey, they're coming to your right side, brother.
back
Yeah, they're running away from the sensor, yeah.
Yeah, if I had my C4, he'd be dead right now.
Yeah, what'd it do? Change off your, what'd you do? Change it from your nades and it's gone?
Little bitch. You
Yep.
little bitch.
Fucking thing's been doing stupid shit, man. I don't understand.
Ah, he's down behind you.
I'm down. They can't get my body from here though.
Oh no.
I'm okay for now. I'm okay
All right,
for
careful.
now.
The other. All right, Hockey. Listen, the other one's about to push into the door.
3 of them
'cause
pushing.
They're going
Hockey,
down.
3 of them pushing. Oh, that grenade might fuck me. No, I'm okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's trying
One's
to
here.
finish
No,
me.
no, no, no.
Oh,
Go to the right. Stay to the right.
Dang it.
Oh, Hockey's down. It's all going to shit. It's all going to shit.
It's over.
You try your best and you don't succeed. GG. How did we lose this?
I don't know. I got fucking clipped by fucking impact, so I don't even fucking moving, so I don't even know the fuck what's going on.
I'm gonna have to become the Decepticon and bring a jam.
Joshua Taylor said, "Right now I'm working on a tactical soldier."
Ooh. A tactical soldier. You're making silicone skins for medical training. Right now I'm working on a tactical soldier. What is, I don't know what that means. You're making a tactical soldier?
It looks like we're only going to play 2 maps today.
That's what I was just thinking.
What are we back on fucking oil rig?
Yep.
Said, and they're soldiers that aren't tactical.
Tradition, listen here, you little shit. There probably are. You know, I'd say. What country do I want to make fun of right now?
Yeah, so you might have like fucking 599 headshots, huh? Since they fucked it up.
Could do.
Drunken Runner said,
I'll never know.
"I am disappointed in chopped performance."
See.
It's the
I am
drugs.
too, brother.
It's the drugs.
I am too, brother.
Swiss cheese brain with the drugs.
Nah, I gotta start shooting dope, I think, man, because I'm...
You need to be doing rails of cocaine. That'll keep you alert. It'll keep you aware. You'll be on edge. This fucking weed shit is just slowing your senses, dulling you. Can't you people see that? What's wrong with you? I don't think heroin's a good one. Just stick with the coke, I think. Always Coca-Cola. Cocaine. You cockroach. Johnny, I forgot I have to kiss you. Whoa.
Shit.
Oh man, I thought there was like a foghorn going off here or something.
Operation is on. Decrypt the firewall
Come on, Nina.
and access point.
Give me that. Give me that sugar.
And manually activate
That sugar, Johnny. There you go.
Whoa.
Alright.
See?
There we go.
Enough
A bit of
glowy
passion.
for the
Alright,
game, that's
hockey's moving.
Where's the other one?
Get on
Oh,
hockey.
down below.
Yeah, I got it.
He's got it.
Across this way.
He's got it. Alright, hockey.
Oh, you got it?
I'm on your booty. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going around this corner then. This is where I die.
It's the same spot they had last time.
It's gonna be the same result too, Danny. Where's that coming from? It's all downstairs.
Downstairs.
Oh, nice one.
Red
GG.
doll.
Take so many
GG.
fucking grenades, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna peek the corner. You hear red? Stay back.
There.
Oh, what the?
How the hell did he get us both?
'Cause I'm
Bumpy.
trash. Because I'm trash.
Alright, come down. Guard that side. I'll wait for him to come back down the steps. Whoa.
Oh, someone
There's
just
a little lag
crossed
right
that
there.
corner, Donnie. That hallway down there at the end. Someone's at the end of that hallway. Straight in front
Watch
of
your
you.
back. Chop.
Yeah, watch your back shot. Donnie down. Oh boy.
God!
Oh, chop's down. Chop's
One on the left.
One
One on the left. On the
motherfucking
left. On the
shot.
left.
Finish that
He
asshole
pushed back.
off.
He pushed back.
Leave him in the
He's back
smoke.
around
Leave him
the
in the
corner,
smoke.
back
I'm
around the
really
corner.
Oh
quick.
shit.
He's not around the corner. I
Damn
can't
it.
see him.
Christopher Hart
He's fucking
said,
bumping.
if you're trash,
He put. Nope. Nope. Now he's peeking the corner. He's peeking.
How did he see me? I couldn't
Heal
see
up,
him, man.
chap. Heal up.
Good. Pop out, bitch. Come on.
Yes.
Nice job.
Fuck you.
Yes. Bag him.
Fuck you.
Bag him.
Time.
Jammer's
Yeah,
upstairs.
you know
There's
what?
no time. There's
Is
no
that
time.
bumpy?
Yeah. That's
Well,
bumpy.
fuck you. There's always time.
We better not
There you
lose
go.
this now. Is it jammed?
one man's trash.
Yeah,
It is jammed. It is jammed, and I don't hear a jammer
Gotta
down
be
here.
Up around the back. I don't hear it.
It's
Good
over.
recovery.
It's over.
Runner said, need that clutch. Alex 231.
I don't even fucking hear it, dude.
Isn't compost better than trash?
Compost.
Got it.
You got it?
It's open.
How much time?
20
What's our
20
time?
seconds. Loads of time.
Oh, so I can even go back to teabag a little bit, or?
I don't know about
Nah,
that. I don't know about that.
Nah.
Maybe one quick one.
Nah.
GG chopped. There we go. Now we're warmed up.
Fuck you there, bumpy dick. I mean Johnson. That's right.
Ribbed for her pleasure. Guy's good though. I think he only gets headshots. If you're trash, I'm compost, says Pumpkins. Oh, at Pumpkins, says Christopher Hart. Deej.
Tradition
Oi, oi,
said,
oi. How you doing,
he's
Deej?
reviving.
Welcome.
Christopher Hart
One
said,
man's trash.
rolling on the floor laughing,
Good
oh
recovery.
my bad, I'm
Still got
filth on
3
the
kills.
bottom
What's your
of
fault?
people's
Who the fuck is
shoes
this
if
guy?
he's trash.
I need that clutch. Isn't compost better than trash? Nice reviving, says Tradition. And Christopher Hart says, oh my bad, I'm filth on the bottom of people's shoes
Drunken
if he's
Runner
trash.
said,
Don't be
"That's
so
a
hard on
boy
yourself,
job.
Chris.
Give them
Alright?
the old high hard one.
There you go. Terrell's impressed, chopped.
Thank you, Terrell.
I think he did a
I did
rail
it
of
for
coke.
you, brother.
Did you snort some coke? Okay. Gauntless. Haven't played Gauntless in a while.
Ages.
I do like me some Gauntlet though. That box room is spicy.
Oh yeah, it is pretty tricky.
Alright. They're not going to be happy now. They're going to be angry.
Runner said, gave me half a chub. Mick Coles said, you're on the leaderboard, fella.
Who are on the leaderboard, fella, says Mick Coles. Mick Coles, I'm going to need you to rephrase that in a way that can be comprehended by a fellow human being. And then I will answer. Capiche? Because I don't fucking capiche. Si? Si se pueda.
Drunken Runner said, more English.
Exactly. More pew pew, more English.
Where we at here?
Alright.
Up next to the bathroom over there.
It's hard to defend this. Lots of entrances.
Work cut out for you. Protect the firewall access points.
I'm gonna put one on this thick bitch's ass. Oh yeah. She got a thick P form. Oh, one on the tailbone as well. Okay.
Hostiles have acquired the firewall access point coordinates and are moving towards their locations. No time to waste.
No, it's too dangerous to go out there. I'm just gonna
Mick Coles
hug this corner.
said,
That's my
where
job.
are you on the leaderboard? Sorry, sausage finger syndrome.
I got the sausage fingers too. I am. I just checked it there. What was I? 2,305, I think. I don't seem to ever climb the leaderboard.
Is this really a four Jag fest?
Oh, what?
All have Jag?
Oh shit, mine's everywhere.
dude, I guess.
Oh shit, I can't even stand no
They all have ghost.
You want me to go without getting fucked my head
Good
fucked
effort,
up?
fella.
Thank you, Mick Coles.
Fuck it.
Where are you, Mick Coles, if you don't mind me asking? Such a personal detail.
Damn, it's gonna fuck me up here. Too many bombs.
Joshua Taylor said, surgical
Nate.
field management.
Jesus!
No!
Oh no! No!
They got eagle eye. They have to.
Ah, you motherfuckers.
For instant impact death. Mick Coles
there's one in the two in the box room pushing out toward the back.
Bumpy Johnson, you motherfucker.
Watch your backside there. Back. Behind you.
Bag him.
Well, what the fuck is up with this one-shot
I
bullshit?
shouldn't have turned around.
Jesus Christ.
Shouldn't have turned around.
It's one-shot bullshit, man. Fucking sick of it.
Headshot, bro.
Nah.
These guys. They're up. Do they have proxy? Or is this... Do you think it's a
That's what I'm
secondary?
trying to
They,
see.
they could still equip it.
Yeah, I know, but we know for sure then.
Right.
This guy's creeping. He probably doesn't know about the one under the table there, beside the laptop.
Yeah, he does. Sure he does. Look.
I
Damn.
hit one.
Fucking... Oh. Yeah! Downed him!
Asshole.
What?
Yeah, see? Yeah, get out of here, dude.
Downed! With an
Honestly,
explosion!
get outta here.
What is that?
Yup.
What is that? I've
Fucking
never
A.
seen that before in my life.
Told you,
That
something's
is-
fishy, dude.
That's not cool.
Nope.
Can
Bye.
somebody explain that to me? If you get downed, there is no being downed with an explosion. You get fucked. That's it. You get blasted. You're popcorn. You're flying across the map.
Mudkip
Even if you're a
said,
Koro.
Thanks for the timeout the other day, by the way, LMAO.
Eat shit for life, my kid.
Nichols said,
Welcome back.
Here in Robin Hood
I've
Country,
only seen it
Nottingham,
happen once, and it's because
Drunken
we were
Runner
on the outside
said,
of the blast radius.
Chopped makes me sad. Tradition.
Oh, tradition
said,
says
You can be downed if you have heavy duty. Drunken Runner said,
you can be down with heavy
"Chopped is a
duty. But he
fail."
had enough. He had two of them.
Said, and right on the edge.
No, yeah, if there was two
Two
of them,
mines.
he should have died.
I don't know. You can call me a bitch if you want, but I'm bouncing. You want to bounce?
Yeah, bounce. Yeah, bounce. Fuck these guys. I told you something's not right.
I can't exit. There we go. That doesn't smell right to me. What did I miss? Surgical field mannequins for training EMTs and technicians. Camping near your own mines is a recipe for instant impact death. But they were
Drunken
facing the
Runner
other way. I
said,
was going to be fine.
Compound. Mudkip said,
I know,
The
compound.
mods fucking nuke me with the timeouts.
Hold on,
Drunken
sorry.
Runner said,
Public.
You just left on compound.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't like compound that much. I'll be honest. I'm just going to say.
I watched Momo's stream from last night. They were getting.
Who's Momo? Momo says you better watch these streams or you're dead. I'm still above pump on the leaderboard and never play that account anymore, says Drunk Rum Runner. That's because at some stage in your life you went ham on us, Drunk Rum Runner. You obsessively played us. That's the reason. Tradition says put mines away from ye and guard someplace
Helicopter
else.
Waffle
I won't
said,
learn tradition.
Fob has to be the
I
worst
don't
map
learn.
in this game.
Here in Robin Hood Country, Nottingham, says Mick Coles. Cool. Chopped makes me sad, says Terrell. You can be downed if you have heavy duty. Chopped
Zach
is a
Wilder
fail.
Defending
said,
hotel.
Ha ha,
And
Momo
right on
cupcake.
the edge, says Tradition.
Why is everybody picking
Zach
on me
Wilder
today?
Maybe.
said,
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Maybe.
notorious.
I'm just reading the comments. It's just Terrell. He's the one person picking on you over and over
Yeah.
again.
I know.
As he does.
I know. So it's breaking me down.
The mods fucking nuked me with timeouts, says Mudkip. And they'll do it again if I snap my
Mudkip
fingers.
said, what's the best map then?
Fob has to be the worst
It's a
map, says
personal
Helicopter.
preference.
Haha, Momo Cupcake. Fucking
This map right
notorious.
here's the
Helicopter
smallest map.
Waffle
What's the best
said,
map?
Newsroom
Newsroom's a good map. Newsroom's already lost in my poll. I'm currently doing a tournament poll. Go to the community tab on this channel and you can vote for your best map. I'm doing like,
Drunken
well, we're
Runner
on like round
said,
5 out of 6 now.
Choppy's mines are filled with dildos.
That's a good one.
District has gone through. Hotel has gone through. What else went through? Can't think off the top of my head, of course. They're all original ones, is what I've noticed.
Cause they just go down.
OG maps are going through. None of the DLC ones are going through yet.
Today's marching orders.
Alright, I'm gonna block the door so we'll
I'm gonna block this one after.
Blocking doors. Wait, what? Say your whole sentence again, Chop? Or Donnie?
You guys coming back in?
Never mind.
I'll come back in from the other side, bro.
I thought he said he was going to block that one.
I am about to block.
Oh, then I'll fight from outside. It's cool.
It's a hot door.
in.
It's a
I
hot
haven't
door.
locked it yet.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Alright.
Don't wait for me. Trying to set up some surprises here.
I'll just chill.
Hostiles are attempting to obtain our bollocks. Firewall access point locations compromised.
www.pornhub.co.
Donnie, I'm with you, brother.
Enter. Enter. Enter.
Right in this corner.
Oh, they're right there, right next to you. Hold on. Come around that corner, bitch. Come on.
Get back into the room, Chop.
Come on. You got your sensor there, Donnie?
Wait, why did I think this
No
door was
sensor.
blocked?
Yeah, come on, Donnie. Come on. Let me try to get him that C4 kill. Let's get it.
He ran back.
Uh-oh. Yup, they just C4'd the...
Oh shit! I didn't know they were gonna blow the
Shit.
door.
Sigma.
3 remaining.
Sigma balls.
There's one behind you too, Chop.
Hostile down. 3 remaining.
Comes another one the same way. No, Chop. He went in the room. Watch out. Okay, just in front of you. Now the dude. Okay, now all three are right there.
I got all three,
right there in
huh?
that corner.
We stand? We should probably
Yeah,
stand.
Yeah, stay. All three barged in on me.
Alright. Getting spicy now.
Who's C4's
I
above
downed
the-
one, but he
on the-
saved me fucking from somebody's
on the
sticky
ceiling?
landed on his
Is that
head.
you,
I
Hockey?
wish I put them out in
Is
the...
that your C4 on the
They
ceiling
threw a
over there?
sticky at me, but his
Okay, they're
teammate
gonna
ran
be
in
going
and
for it.
fucking caught it.
Come down the hall there.
My door.
Oh.
Bye!
Good shot.
Two left.
Come on.
Multiple
Good
hostiles.
stuff.
Come on. Stop
Two
tripping
left.
my minds on the other side of doors. That is
Yeah, it's
some
bullshit, ain't it?
This door is completely fucking
FC,
exposed.
FCE will probably blame it on your connection.
Joshua Taylor said,
Alright,
Newsroom or
checking that middle
hotel.
room.
Yeah.
Tradition said, 1 hour until more PS5 deets.
Woo! Get hype. Here we go. What was that?
I don't know.
So
probably Chop
confused.
stuff.
You went back into that room again.
Alright.
Joshua Taylor said, maybe a game cap pumpkin tourney.
Hey, I'd be done. Oh,
He just shot
Alright.
your C4.
You got one dude center hallway.
You got
Took
it.
my minds out at the end of the hall.
I got karma
Ice Goddess
also.
Rukia
Alright,
said,
Snake, one coming towards the door you're looking at. There's two at the door you're looking at.
Alright.
alright. Or whatever. You know what? I'm not bringing traps anymore.
Yeah, because he keeps setting them off through the walls, which I don't think.
Hold on.
It ain't Christian.
Tradition said,
They're
Game
both
Cats
at that door,
versus
they're scared.
Pumpkin Patch would be a cool streamer tourney.
They're
Zach
Alright.
to the
Wilder
left
said,
and one.
"Here
Holy
I
cow.
go."
Oh, far left there.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot.
GG.
Yeah!
Said,
Other one's down. He's getting up. He's getting up.
No, he's not.
Yeah!
No, he's not.
GG.
That was a
Bye.
close one. That was so close. That was some fine margin shit right there. I was so close to death.
Buy yourself something nice.
Good revive.
Bye.
Thank you. 1 hour until the news. I'm hyped. Joshua Taylor says maybe a
Tradition
game cap
said,
pumpkin tourney.
Nice work, lads.
I'd love that. Rukia has joined. How you doing, Rukia? Hey lads, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Rukia. Game Cats versus Pumpkin Patch will be a cool streamer tournament. Yeah, boys, says Zach. Hi,
Nice
Rukia.
goddess
Nice
Rukia
work. Hey,
said,
Dyson.
Hey, Gyson waving hand.
Now then. Tony the Zulu sends his regards.
Hey, yo, Tony,
Tony!
Oh, Bob.
Tony.
Bada bing, bada boom. FOB.
Jesus.
Forward operating base. Do you think FOB is the worst map in the game?
No.
What is the worst map in the game?
The worst map in the game. I don't know. I kind of say warehouse, dude.
Warehouse. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of warehouse, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough. How about you boys, Johnny?
They don't
Any
have
opinions?
they don't have proper, and it's not even the map. I think for me it's the fact that we don't have proper long range gear for warehouse.
I suppose. Yeah. Need some scopes.
Yep.
Chat? Thoughts on the worst map in the game? Although I don't think there's any bad maps.
Zach Wilder said,
Cargo
or
Shoot
shoot
House.
house.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Shoot House. I don't like Shoot House. Well, it's not that I don't like it. I've had cool moments in Shoot House. I like the catwalk. Catwalk's a cool idea. But my hamster brain can never memorize the fucking layout of that place. I kind of know it instinctively, but I wouldn't be able to describe directions to teammates. If you know what I mean.
Which also, the long range gear would translate good into docks also.
That's true. But you prefer docks to warehouse?
Tradition.
I do.
I think if some of the DLC maps were there at launch, they'd be loved more.
I think so too.
231E
Especially containment.
said, I ain't a fan of bunker.
Newsroom I thought would do better than it did. You're not a fan of bunker. I like bunker. I like the underground pathway it has.
Yeah, like
That's
I
cool.
like bunker too.
Whoa, whoa. Alright. Anyone else have a skip there?
Yeah, I did right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony Lazzuto's turning on the lag
Push
switch.
across.
G-Nade. Is that yours, Chad?
That was mine, yes. Alright, there's mine right here, hold on.
Oh boy.
It's taken out.
Your boy exposed here. Hold on a second.
Just throw over there. Watch inside the container, fellers.
Fellers. My side, chop, 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 chop. He's in there, just on the left. Is
Shit.
that
Alright.
right? Focus on
Shit,
him.
shit. I'm in a reload glitch. You motherfucker.
Jeez.
Come on, man.
I wonder what a sniper would be like.
I don't
in
understand
this
how.
game.
Like, look.
Hockey, if you head to, or Donny, to your left, where the forklift is, where my body and Chop's body. Okay, I don't know where he's gone now. He was on the main road. Oh, I see him. He's behind the forklift on the main road.
The main room.
Yeah. So we've already passed.
Push across.
I can't see him exactly now. He was behind the forklift. Oh
Can you
wait,
peek
two of
through
them.
the
Two of them near the
fence
forklift.
line?
So they're both at the forklift now. They're crossing over.
I just saw one run.
They're crossing. Yeah,
Yeah, they went
two of
back
them.
the other way.
I think they don't think you're there. You might be able to flank them.
Toward the laptop they went?
Yeah.
No, they went.
Or back towards
back
their
to the-
spawn, where we came from.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I guess you could go
Where's
for
the
an
other
laptop.
one though? Did y'all get one?
Chop, did you kill one?
Oh, he's
I
back
think
here.
I did,
Oh,
yes.
I see one back there at the laptop. I think that was laptop.
Unless he just.
Nice one, Danny.
Oh, you got one
Laptop's
coming?
open. Laptop's open.
Holy
Watch
cow!
your back.
How the hell they know I was
Shit.
back there?
Uh,
Threw that grenade before they even saw him.
No way, bro.
BG. The BGs.
I mean, he didn't shoot but one
See, I just
bullet.
don't understand. Like, the
And it went,
reload
like, to the
glitches
left
and
of
shit
my
have been
face.
going on now for months. How does FCE not know that?
That was strange.
You know what I mean?
I guess it was.
I ain't a fan of bunker. I wonder what a sniper will be like in this game. It'd be cool. The problem is, PS4 can't run it because you got to render another screen, basically, kind of. From my understanding, nice initializing.
Not initialized.
There we
this
go.
one.
And that was. Why you gonna make me click things twice? Ah. Okay. G
Joshua
to G.
Taylor said they'd have to institute a rocket launcher.
They'd have to institute a rocket launcher, says Joshua Taylor. I don't know, 4v4 games with a rocket launcher, like that can shoot across the map, and like I don't know. I think if Firewall 2 has like bigger maps, it's crazier.
Yeah,
and,
you would
like,
need
more
level.
stuff.
Yeah, you would need level changes, like height changes, in order to do that. You hitting
Yeah,
flat ground,
coffee
dude. There's plenty of room to hide.
That's a good point. More verticality is what Chopped is saying for rocket launchers. But yeah, I'd love to see just like ACOG scopes and, you know, like 2x sights, 4x sights, stuff like that would be cool. And I think we will get it next gen.
Mudkip said, the question is it possible to implement magnification without rendering an entire new screen?
I don't know. I do not know. I'm not intelligent enough to answer that question.
Protect the firewall access points and the data on that laptop.
What's the question? We'll bring in the 4-year-old.
Is it possible to implement magnification scopes without rendering an entire new screen for that scope? What is
You
that?
can do it like whatchamacallit did, where
Oh
the
shit.
magnification
On the left,
is just
in the
in
TV
scope.
room. In front of me to my right.
Joshua Taylor said, doubted you'd have to lock out the back screen and let the magnification through the scope be separate.
Yeah, but you can't really do that with an aim controller.
Hostile down. 3 remaining.
Tradition
Oh boy.
said, ray tracing might allow scopes without a separate render buffer.
Really? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, come on! Fucking hell. Get fucked, bitch. Ah, he didn't get fucked like I told him to. Which was
How many
rude.
you got over that side?
2. One got me from behind, one from the front.
Zach Wilder said, the magnification really sucks in Borderlands 2.
What is this face camera shit?
Joshua Taylor said,
I am
let's see
facing
what
camera.
Sniper Elite is with that mechanic.
I got a face camera message on my screen.
Craziest drift ever.
It's over there too, you see it?
Tradition said,
Oh,
I think this
main
lobby
hallway?
is glitched.
I think it's good. Look at the way they're moving. What is that? Alright, they're crossing towards main hallway up on top of the courtyard. You're about to see them down there, chopped. 2 of them. One's got a shotgun. Okay, his friend is backing up and flanking around to your left, chopped. The other dude is staying there.
Said, someone hosting on 3.
She was too close. God damn it.
Shit.
The other guy's pushing. Hockey to your behind
I'm
you.
pushed.
Close to you,
Dang, it
Hockey.
took out my,
Yeah, he's
it
right
took out my
outside that
C4.
door.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what just killed me.
Okay, so
Extra
are you...
explosion.
Oh, there's another C4. Is that friends? Whose C4 is that?
It's mine. That's mine.
He's right beside us.
I know.
Come
I
on,
can't-
both of you get there. Both of you.
Said, actually,
Damn it.
Scared,
you
though.
could make it
Shoot
so
it right there, shoot it,
blacks
bro.
out the screen around
Oh, there's
the
no
scope,
way.
so only one screen is
Damn it,
rendered
that
at
would've-
a time.
The problem with that though is you're using an aim controller, so how do you... Like, you have to go into like a separate mode, like it'll be a button press type thing.
They found the laptop.
It wouldn't feel nice, you know? Chop got one. Nice. Tony sends his regards. Alright, new lobby.
About that performance, he's
Shit's whack.
soft. Contract revoked.
Some weird stuff going on there.
Are they moving?
Mudkip said, that's true.
Ray tracing might allow scopes without a separate render buffer. Man, ray tracing is a lot more interesting than I thought originally. Apparently you can do audio stuff too. It's not just a visual thing. It's not about lighting only. The magnification really sucks in Borderlands 2. Yes, it does. It's like a separate screen that pops up, but it's like super shitty.
Like, how do I have perfect tracking right now, but during the round it was shit?
I'm gonna exit and find a new, try and get host.
No, that's fine.
That cool?
I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Alright. How long do you think this announcement thing will be? Any guesses? Is it going to be a big presentation shit, or is it going to be like a 5-minute, 10-minute direct type video? Also,
Tradition said, 52 minutes 45 seconds. Helicopter Waffle said, which would you say is the best gun in the game?
I think right now is the one I'm using, which is the Reg Classic. That's what all the
Helicopter
cool
Waffle
kids are using
said,
anyway.
I think around an hour to hour and a half.
This one. No way it's going to be that long. They're just going to be talking
I'm
about
saying
specs.
about half hour tops.
You think half hour tops? See, I think even that's too much for me. I gotta be gone at 4:30. And it's starting at 4.
Tradition. Said. 52 minutes, 45 seconds.
Okay,
Dead
52 minutes,
underscore I
45 seconds.
underscore down 66. Said. 10 minutes just to tell specs.
Yeah, if it's just specs, unless they go into like a deep dive on each spec. Or maybe they'll show games and shit, because Bluepoint were teasing something. And they're working on some kind of remake. It's probably Demon Souls remake. So if they're showing games, it's going to be longer. Unless they're just demonstrating games, like, oh, look at these loading screens. Like Xbox did yesterday.
Well, listen, with everything going on, too, and pretty much everything being streamed over internet stuff, and there's no E3,
Yeah.
they could go into deep dive with this thing.
Yeah, they could. That's what I'm worried. Well, I want that, but it's not good for me to... I won't be able to live stream it, like. It's pre-recorded, not a live stream. I'm nearly sure...
Yeah.
Oh, the preview links are literally showing 52 minutes, 45 seconds. Is it not because it's 52 minutes, 45 seconds away from beginning? Like, is that not a countdown timer?
No, because it's not. It's
was around
11.
hour and a half.
It's 11:13, so that'd be the time be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
There's only 47 minutes
Okay.
until it.
Okay. Well, like if you refresh it, will it change?
Nope, it's showed that for ages now.
Okay. Well, then I definitely can't. That's crazy. That's 52 minutes. That's going to be a lot of information. I won't be able to stream that live, unfortunately. I won't even be able to see it all live. I'm going to have to go to work like halfway through. It's going to be fucking shit.
Well, that's why you
Why
just
couldn't they
gotta
do it an
record
hour
it
sooner?
Touch and tips it.
Yeah,
Just to-
touch and
just to
tips
fuck
it.
with you.
Okay, thank you, Tradition, for the heads up. I thought you were just being a madman, spamming 52 minutes in the comments. PS4 reveal was an hour and a half. That is true, helicopter. But they've already revealed a lot of stuff that was revealed.
Why not have
Okay.
a coughing phone call with work?
That's a good idea. Well, it's not a good idea. I need money. I don't know what the money situation will be in that situation. But for PS4 reveal, they showed off the controller and all that shit. They've already talked about the controller. So some of the information's already covered. So it might not be as long. Well, if it's 52 minutes, then it's definitely not as long. But we don't know what else. Are they going to have developers talking? Are they like, oh, PS5 can do this, you know, it's so amazing.
Supermarket workers are fucking gods at the moment.
Yeah, I'm kind of a hero, you know.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Until we begin? Yes, it is 45 minutes until we begin. Get hype. Did we get host? I don't even know what's going on. I wasn't paying attention. Man, I can't wait to see what they show.
I'm a block.
What's that? Oh, you're gonna block the door. Okay. Hockey, you looking at that intel? I see you. I see you, Hockey. I see you. Oh, never mind.
I left you the
Guess
intel.
I'll take that. Thank you very much. Catching Decepticon, little by little.
Where's Decon this morning? Couldn't make it.
No, he couldn't. Lazy. No, I don't want to risk putting it there. But I might put it here.
Oh shit, I'm done. All four, my side. That's right, kill me. Walk in, leave my bomb there. That's right, come on. Jesus Christ. They're fast as fuck, man. Alright, you guys got one that ran past the drop hole. Actually, alright, Donnie, they're coming around to your side, brother. One dropped in the drop hole front door.
Yeah! That's what you get! You get what you fucking deserve!
Alright, now you have one at the side you're at, Donnie, over there, and one heading back towards the main drop hole.
Come on in. Come on in. Ah! Don't come in! Leave me alone! I don't even know where he shot me from. Must have been from the top hole. Didn't think he could get an angle on me, but he must have been shooting at my sexy cankles.
Alright, now he's heading down to the blue container area. Two heading over there to hockey side.
Uh-oh. Is those explosions outside?
Yeah. I think you just took my bombs out.
That's okay. We got more bombs where they come from.
Man. You slick little motherfucker, dude. Alright, 2 in blue container side, hockey side.
Get to cover, get to cover, get to cover. There we go.
Fuck are they doing? Stop backing out. Go in. Don't be pussies. Go the fuck in.
Yeah, come on in and die.
Alright. Now they're heading toward drop hole.
That's fine. Is there 2 of them?
Nope.
Together?
Yep, 2 of them heading back around to... No, Donnie, turn around. Back to Donnie's old side.
Uh-oh. Well, one of them
That's
tripped
right.
something over here.
Yep. They're right out to your right.
I've got C4 on there.
Oh my god, I'm itchy. I'm itchy. Just the coronavirus in my eyeballs.
Oh my god, I got stuck on the server. What the?
Get headshotted,
Right there.
bitch!
Yep. There's one more back there.
I hit him. I mean, he had to have heavy duty because he's not a Koro.
I killed an Okoro.
Alright, the
He's going-
Okoro just left. He's coming back towards the middle.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. He's going back to the far side.
Blue containers. Yep, blue
Yep.
containers.
Headshots for life,
Remember,
yo.
I shut that door back, so
Tradition
should've closed
said. Get
I
the
did. I
ace.
shut it.
Oh shit, this is potentially an ace. Hockey, you gotta let me kill him.
I already wasted my revive.
Dude, this dude just
He's going back.
back
to
Where
and forth,
is he?
back and forth.
He's
He's
right
a-
there at the drop hole.
Drop
No,
Going
he's
back
not.
to the
No,
other
he's
side.
Three kills
this
so
dude's
far.
retarded, dude.
He's going back to the behind. Yeah, that
He's
way.
getting his
Back
getting
here?
his steps
Which way?
in, man.
Behind us?
To your right.
Right
Yeah,
there.
at that door. Right there. Don't push out on risk your ace. What are you doing?
Fuck! I thought I had him, that fucking mine. Oh, I'm such a dumb bitch. Ah. Alright, I give you permission to kill him now, hockey fan. Oh.
Yeah, he just got hit.
Oh, that's my karma that he nearly killed.
Nah, Hockey, don't push out.
Yeah,
He's trying to bait you out on push out.
Said. You.
Jesus
Got covered and
Christ.
everything.
Me. Said. Lol, you dumb bitch. Tradition said. 3 kills though.
Wasn't an ace.
Still that same door?
He's at the drop hole. Just came down the drop hole.
Your boy thirsty for an
Middle door,
ace.
yep. Just reach over. He backed up.
He's
I
only
think
got
he
40
opened the door,
seconds.
though.
He has to push soon. I can't see him.
I know where he is. He's back at the shooting range.
If he just went left.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he went to your. Yeah, you see.
Yeah,
him.
to your left.
Okay, he's pushing that way. Yes, straight in front of you. And he's in.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
G.
All that time wasted. For what?
Yeah, him. All that
For
running
what?
around.
Just to agitate me.
Just to die.
Motherfucker.
Dude was just trying to get his steps in, man. That's all. His exercise.
Yeah.
Also, going back to scopes. If the top button on the M controller isn't used, you could use that. That's true. Like, it's not a problem that it could, like, buttons could be used for sure.
Tradition
But it would just
said
wouldn't feel
GG.
nice to, like you'd be able to move it away from your head then and it wouldn't move with you. It'd be, like, stuck to your head. That might be ugly. That goddamn sloppy.
It's sloppy. Just.
Well, if
Compound.
you didn't push out, though, you would have got your ace.
No, but I tagged him. He was weak. He was running. If it wasn't for the fucking
You got it.
karma.
Pete Hawkins.
Overzealous.
Said,
Overzealous.
"1
Oh well. I'll get my ass. One of these days. 2 headshots.
Compound.
Get the ace.
There it
3
is.
kills so far. No. Says tradition. Lol, you dumb bitch. Says Yuck Mug B. Yuck Mug B, what's up?
Mudkip said,
3
I
kills though.
love how
GG.
Yuck just
Thank
walks
you.
into the stream
Two
and
of 'em,
calls you a dumb bitch.
Yeah. He's got the DB pass. He can call me a dumb bitch. Word up, PP, says PD Hawkins. Welcome, PD Hawkins. How you doing?
PD.
PD. 40 minutes away.
PD.
Well, 39 minutes now.
Yep.
So it looks like Compound's back in rotation. This is the second time it's popped up.
Yeah. I wish they would fix the goddamn fucking
GD.
reload glitch.
The GD reload glitch.
I don't know, I
What
don't need
causes it?
compound
Like,
as
what-
much as I need.
Is it you're reviving and
I
then
don't
you go to reload? Is it something to do with the revive pistol?
I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. All I know
Is that
is
the one
fucking
where
catches
your
it
hand
the
comes
worst
off
time.
the weapon and it won't reload?
It's well for me. It's it reloads it, but then keeps reloading it. Oh, here's the click, 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 click.
Pete Hawkins said,
I've seen the one where the front hand will come off the weapon and they can't
And
Mr.
it don't do
reload.
shit. Yeah.
And they gotta
Jackpot
swap weapons.
has arrived. What's up, Mr. Jackpot? Getting moist.
How long you got, Snake?
Excuse me?
How long you have left?
Like 4 p.m. Whenever this PS5 announcement starts. I'm bouncing off to watch that. Well, as much as I can. It's going to be like 52 minutes long, so I probably won't stream us. But we'll cover it on Touch and Tips tonight. I completely forgot today was Wednesday, by the way, so it's like, oh shit, Touch and Tips tonight. But we're going to have so much to talk about now. We'll do a PS5 special. Somebody tell Decepticon.
Tradition.
I thought you were
said,
5 hours
afternoon, Pete.
ahead of me, so shouldn't that be
Yes,
now?
I am. Shouldn't what be now?
Shouldn't it?
Nah.
Oh wait, no, your clock's going forward an hour. My clocks have not gone forward an hour.
It'll be noon for us.
Okay.
Said, hey, Mr. 777 said, you streaming the PS5 thing.
I can't do it live
Said, hey Pete.
because I gotta go to work
Just
soon.
Gaming said, how's it going,
I'm just gonna
Pumpkins?
watch it on
Hello,
TT.
I'll get these comments after the round. I'm not able to focus.
Pete Hawkins
Uh-oh.
said, hey Gyson.
Sorry, I didn't know you were behind me. I could have given you that. For that
Jackpot.
goodie.
Oh no, I mean I'm pinged. We're pinged. Somebody's up
I'm not.
above us. Oh shit. Never
Double.
mind.
Double.
Said,
Down again.
hey Tradition.
Motherfucker, you motherfucker.
Come on.
We're upstairs, guys. 2 upstairs on the balcony.
Oh yeah. Did I kill him? I don't know if I
Hold
killed
on,
him.
pushing.
I'm throwing again.
Can't see, and I was just shooting at nothing.
I'm scared.
All right, 2 up by the bathroom.
Said,
Nut
just been
Nimbus.
kicking us on Plunder
What a
with
name.
Mr. Jackpot. Mr. 777.
All right, one getting ready to come down the stairs, main stairs,
Okay.
inside.
I'm gonna shank him. He's coming around this corner. I'm gonna shank him.
Another one coming down behind him.
Let me know when he's down.
I gotta switch camera. One came back up.
I can see the bottom of his foot.
You got one by the kitchen too.
2 of them now.
2 right now. 1.
One to your
No,
left.
shoot.
One behind you. One behind you. In the kitchen.
What do you mean one be a fucking
You got pinched. You got pinched.
I thought there was only 2 left.
Way of teamwork. Contract
Was I asking to kill that guy?
No, he got revived.
Fuck. Oh, I had that. And I fucked it. Should have had the knife kill. Alright. I'm angry. I'm not gonna lie.
Tradition said, this game is being cruel today.
Ice God Saruki says my fucking tub broke. Your bathtub? Andre Gaiman.
was pretty
What's
funny.
up, just Andre? Fucking 1 kill? I thought we got the 2.
That was pretty funny though. You whiff knife on that guy.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That motherfucker. He moved
JC
like a reptile.
569 Torres _420 said, yay, I thought you had killed 2
So
already.
did I. I thought I got the guy with the grenade. One guy was definitely downed. But I guess he survived both of those grenades. Jackpot, hey Gyson. How's it going? Just Andre. I need Mario here to help with my tub. I'm sorry to hear that. How did you break a tub? It's already been noon in Ireland. You should have seen it by now, says Fozzie Bear. It's not... You see, the problem is it's coming at 4 p.m. in Ireland, you know? That's how time works, Fozzie Bear.
Yeah, right?
Ice Goddess Rukia said, yeah, my bathtub
Tick-tock,
drain's
tick-tock.
lever is dislocated like a down
boy.
shoulder and I
Oh,
don't
boy.
want to
Oh,
unscrew
boy.
things and make something worse.
You fucking bitch. Yes! Just in time. Holy shit. Yeah, my bathtub drain lever is dislocated like a dang shoulder. And I don't want to unscrew things and make something worse. Can like your dad or someone take a look at it? You know what? Just go out into the garden and hose yourself down, Ricky. Hose yourself down, okay? Baths are a luxury item. I don't even have a bath in this house. I haven't had a bath in years, just a shower. I hose myself down with a shower.
You bathe in Purell.
Oh, you better believe it. I just want to get pure. I can't get clean, chap. I need to practice my knifing. If Decepticon saw that knife attempt, oh boy.
He'd be pissed.
Oh boy, I'd be hearing about it all day, every day.
Said, luxury item. Ice goddess Rukia. Said, my dad said.
No, not now. Not now when I'm fucking exposed. Fucking controller. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This game's agitating me today. Don't ever do that.
Not the only one, brother.
Your door's opening, goddammit, Donnie, you scared the fucking shit out of me.
Said, just use baby powder for the oils in your hair and you'll be good.
Hostiles have the firewall access point locations and are moving to them. Get cracking.
Should have done that.
I have a sensor on that door.
Yeah.
Are you putting bombs on? I hear them above you.
Just concussion.
Yes, I can't flip here. Good.
There's so many invites.
Oh boy. I don't like the way these doors open. I don't like
Cannot wait to be done with light-based tracking.
Firewall
Yeah,
is
me
compromised.
too.
Hostiles have
Doors
the laptop location and are wasting no
Across the
time
hall
getting
like
there.
that. Maybe behind me.
PS4 is getting as angry as I am right now. Just got paint. Get exposed, bitch. Get down, bitch. Stay down, bitch.
Back
whatever.
door, back door, back door. Yep. Damn, how'd he set my fucking mines off over here? The
Oh, behind me.
Down.
Double down.
I got
Double down.
down over here.
Oh, how the hell did I miss that?
This guy's not getting up because he's already revived himself.
Thanks for the double headshot, guy.
Bag 'em.
Appreciate it.
Bag him. Defile him. Ah,
Contract fulfilled. Initiating payments via encrypted
GG.
transfer.
alright. I feel a little bit better now. Just a little bit, though. This PS5 reveal better make me feel a whole lot better. Go into a car wash, says Mudkip. Luxury item, says the
Tradition.
bigoted
Said,
tradition.
30 minutes to go.
30 minutes. Exactly. Exactly 30 minutes to go. My dad said he can fix us, and Lamau, I already took a shower, so I'm good. Just use baby powder for the oils in your hair, and you'll be good. There you go. Baby powder, you know. Whatever, it doesn't even have to be baby powder. We have something over here called dock leaves. You probably have them in America. I don't know if you call them that, though. Just rub them dock leaves on yourself. You'll be fine. Good for
Matty
nettle
Man
stings.
2323 said, in taking my pants off in 15.
Alright, get ready.
What's up?
He's taking his pants off in 15, says Matty Matt. How you doing, Matty Matt, by the way?
Minutes or seconds?
Minutes.
Oh.
We're half an hour away from the reveal, Danny.
Okay.
30 minutes. But he wants to be prepared. In 15 minutes, he's getting his dick out. Alright?
Sounds good.
Setting the scene.
I think I'll do the same.
It's exciting stuff.
It is. When I saw the mention of it, I was like, ooh.
How many flops? How many teraflops we getting, Donnie?
8, man. 8.
8 teraflops? 11
That's awesome.
teams?
8 to 10. 8 to 10,
I'm
man.
going to say
No
less
more
than
that.
Xbox. But I'm guessing they're going to have some kind of
12,
magic
right?
sauce that's going to make
Listen.
it run more efficiently.
Every time Xbox claims the more teraflops, they don't ever put out anything that actually utilizes
That's
it.
true,
So it's a
too.
waste of fucking shit.
Didn't have the
So
Xbox
they just
One
wanted-
X.
They just want to up Sony in the teraflop division. They
It's all
want
about
to
the
be like,
games.
oh, we got
It's
more
all about the games.
flops.
We'll have Firewall
That's
2.
right.
We'll have that Firewall 2. Am I right, First Contact Entertainment? You going to reveal that Firewall 2 today? Imagine if they did. Oh boy. Or imagine if they talked about new motion controllers. Never mind PSVR 2, but just new motion controllers.
Tradition.
Ooh.
Said, if PS5 is sticking with VR, I'm good. Tradition. Said, and then we get Alex on PS5 a year or so later?
What if it's a launch game? Alex as a launch title for PS5? How sick would that be?
I don't think I dig it yet.
Alex?
Yep.
Oh, whoa. Madman.
Only cause
Madman.
I don't want to use the normal move controllers we got to play it.
Oh, I know. That's a good point. That is a good point. But what if they
Those
announce
moves are
motion
so limited.
controllers? What if they announce motion controllers to the new ones?
Then
Ice
I'd
Goddess
have a
Rukia said,
PS5
I thought Alex was coming out this
bone.
year.
Bone bone?
Yep.
A bone in the bone zone. What are we? Attacking? We're attacking.
I'm going down.
Yeah, you are.
Doubling back for this firewall that we didn't get. Are you guys
We
getting
can get
that
it
one
up
over there?
here.
Okay,
Maybe.
got it.
Possibly. Get in this building.
If we don't die.
We're gonna back up, Donnie.
It's a good chance we'll die though, so keep that in mind.
I'm hoping it's upstairs.
Alright, we're in.
We're in.
You want it?
Tradition
Sure.
said,
Thank you.
on PSVR it is Rukia. Tradition
that's what I
said,
thought. Here we
in
go.
a few days.
Let's get a good one over top.
Coins. Coins located. Coins acquired. Coins for my loins. I hear footsteps close by.
Yep, over there. Left.
Where? Left.
Far left. Far left.
Up top?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Rukia said,
God damn it.
oh
Eat
nice.
a dick!
Chopped. That corner's clear. You're
Whoa,
coming
whoa,
down.
whoa, 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 whoa! Don't even. Oh, come on! That should have been a
We're
double
back up
down.
top.
I would have been
Chop
nailed
behind you.
anyway, but
He's
still.
coming after you. He's coming. Alright, he's holding behind the right by the laptop now.
Whoa, he's
skipping.
laggy.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking hit him, dude.
This guy moves in claymation. This is
Holy
a claymation
cow.
character over
He's
here.
trying to come up the middle there.
Oh shit! Right in front of you, chap. Nice.
Another one back by the laptop though.
Uh oh.
Ice Goddess Rukia
Thought I heard a
said,
mine.
We got a bullet sponge pushing around by where you were.
I could see my man G-Man in high res.
I'm right here, I'm right here,
All right.
Donnie. I'm pushing up.
Yeah, last he was straight around to the right. So he might be circling around.
Oh, I see him. How do I just? Same place you killed that lagger. Is that? There you go. Not Nimbus.
That's clock.
Eat shit
That's
for life.
clock,
no,
and there's
no.
a jab.
Jammed.
It's open.
Yeah, it's open. Good job.
It's jammed. It's open. Left leg in. Left leg out. In, out, shake it all about.
GG.
The G is of G's.
Fucking laggy ass dude.
I thought Alex was coming out this year on PC VR. It is Rukia in a few days. Indeed it
Tradition
is.
said, GG.
I wish I
Tradition
had viewers so I could
said,
see my man G-Man in
25
high
minutes
res.
to go.
Get it, Rukia.
Dead
Make it happen.
_I_Dan66 said, GG.
GG. Not a bad G. Not a bad G. Hold on a second. Let me change my loadouts before I forget. 25 minutes to go. Getting exciting.
So are you gonna stop a few minutes
Getting
before?
high. Yeah, I might stop at like 10 to. Just to prepare my anus. Maybe I'll try and pop it up on the screen. And we'll watch as much as we can.
I'm down for that too.
Before I gotta go to work.
Tradition said, NABG.
Not NABG. I like that. NABG. What would you want Firewall 2 to be? More game modes? Question mark. I would want. Good question. First of all,
More
I want
custom
scopes.
loadout slots.
I want lots more of attachments, flashlights,
More custom loadouts.
Said,
custom loadouts, nameable
"Tell
custom
my
loadouts.
maybe I'll pop it up on the
There's
screen."
like a million things I would like. It's hard to just narrow it down, but some basic game-changing stuff like extra scopes, maybe bigger maps to take advantage of like sniper rifles, more verticality, like maybe some enterable buildings that you can go up to the top floor and stuff like that.
Yes, that'd be nice. More
Drones?
use of the layout. Yep.
Drones and shit, yeah, that'd be cool. Although I feel like they could probably do drones in what we have now. Like it's not that different from proxy, just like make it a motion or controllable camera.
Tradition said, I want more player count.
Bigger player
Ice Goddess
count?
Rukia said,
For sure.
demonetized.
Uh-oh.
Dej 1984 said, do you think we will get any PSVR 2 information? Tradition
No.
said
No, I don't think so
8v8 big maps.
I think they'll talk about current PSVR and how the PS5 will support that a little bit, but I don't expect them to
I don't
talk
even
about
think-
next gen.
Honestly, bro, I don't even think they'll bring that up either.
You don't think so?
Like the one from Rainbow Six
Nah,
Vegas.
that'll be in a little bit later of a conference, I'm sure. They're probably just trying to get the deets out there.
Alright.
Fucking start beating people like Xbox to the punch because they ain't got no live streams happening yet.
I don't know. I feel like they'll mention what we have now working with us. It'll be brief. They won't go into detail. I think. That's my guess. Could be what Chop is saying.
Seriously, buddy.
Oh, snaps. You got the
Last second. He's like, you know what? No. I gotta get ready for that PSVR stream.
Said,
Or PS4
This
stream.
isn't a
F5 stream.
PS5
God damn it.
reveal, just a nerdy techno Excel spreadsheet conference.
Bro, you're living in the
That
past,
is true
brother.
tradition. But it's 52 minutes long. So they might like show games to demonstrate what they're talking about. Like Xbox kind of did. They showed State of Decay 2. I know it's already a release game, but Bluepoint were teasing something today. So they might show off the new remake that they're working on. Which is probably Demon's Souls.
It's gonna be Last of Us.
Gyson
Last of Us?
said,
I'll take that too.
Dead oncoming fist.
I'm hyped for Last of Us. Demonetized. To prepare my anus, maybe I'll poop it up on the screen. Is that what I said? I'll pop it up on the screen. Got that in quotation marks. I don't recall saying that, but I'm not going to disagree with tradition. Man's never wrong.
I'm gonna take the far right side.
I just came up with a
I'd say
genius
we have
idea.
two in the middle.
I'm going to put a concussion mine on your face.
Light skin tone.
Firewall, gaining access to our servers and hacking the
Tradition
data on that laptop.
said, you literally said those words in that order.
I believe you. Wouldn't that be nice if that worked? But it doesn't. So let's
That's
go
in the
about it. Which way is the front? I'm turned around. Oh, here we go. I'm no longer turned.
Not the greatest
Hostiles have
spot.
acquired the firewall access point coordinates and are moving towards their location.
I said we post up here two middle, one on either side.
Hostiles have decrypted the firewall. The laptop location is compromised. Protect it at all costs.
Oh. Oh, you little
Oh,
bitch.
we got one to
You
the
little bitch. He's on top of the containers.
Alright.
Can't see me. He's watching my body. He's waiting for someone to come revive me. He's using me as base. Just be careful.
77
He's
said,
watching.
PS5 release date will be November.
You know that container you can stand
Oh,
up?
you gotta be fucking kidding me.
no. Just leave it. Let me die. Let me die. He's on the top of that
No,
container.
fuck
I want
that.
spies versus mercenaries like Splinter Cell.
He's gonna finish me once I get up anyway. He's just
No, it's
watching.
not. Get away,
Dude,
get
is
away.
lagging like crazy.
Thank you
Got
so
you,
much,
brother.
Mr. Chop. Nice revive. That was some tight shit. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit back on the laptop.
You're gonna sit back on the laptop?
Yeah. I
Alright,
got
I'm
some
gonna
traps
float
over
here
there. I don't want to
between
get too
middle.
close.
Nice cover
Yeah.
revive shot.
That was some tight shit. Play of the game.
Alright. He's right behind you there. Hockey fan right there, down.
Down. 2 remaining.
Come on, motherfuckers. You wanna play? I wanna play now. Now I'm awake. That's right.
He's sobered up.
Hostile down. 1 remaining.
No, I just got real
He's got
stoned.
the
bro.
drugs out of
You
his
think
system.
I
He's
got
got
my,
the drugs
I got
out
my
of his
game
system.
face on now.
Helicopter
Got some smelling
volume
salts.
Said, shot never leave a man behind.
He didn't.
Nope.
He's a hero. He's getting the Purple Heart when this round ends.
I'll just sell that for more weed, brother.
You know what? You're right. Don't give him the Purple Heart.
Nah, I need a green ribbon, you know what I'm saying? Don, you need help? You good?
It's just the one. I
Donnie.
only have 18 bullets though.
Donnie.
Here, then fucking fall back, dude.
I got
Ah,
Goes
Donnie
way
got
up.
him. Alright, good.
I have enough.
run out of bullets too.
Wow.
GG.
Okay. G's to G's.
Tradition
that Decepticon?
said, he'll trade the purple heart for the green shamrock. Zach Wilder said, can't leave pumpkin on the ground. Zach Wilder said, that would be literary.
Oi.
Fozzie Bear 927 said, he never leaves a man's behind.
PS5 release date will be November 2020, I think, says Mr. Jack Boss. That's what I would have said before this Corona shit, but now I think it's going to be delayed for Europe at least. I'll be surprised if it's
What's
not.
what the PlayStation?
Yeah,
Oh.
PS5.
I don't think you're gonna get delayed at all, buddy.
You don't think so?
I'll be honest.
Not like there's gonna be like
look,
limited
look,
quantities. Something has to suffer.
Just look, China's all going back to work already, dude. We're only 50 days behind China with this Corona shit in the U.S. The biggest problem of it all is going to be Italy because, I mean, it's Italy.
50
You know what
days
I mean?
is nearly 2 months.
Yeah, but that's
enough
2
to
months.
push you into 2021 if you're launching in November.
No. See,
50 days.
China's going back to work already, though. So we're talking about this is ending for us by the end of May.
Okay.
Yeah, plenty of time, bro.
Okay.
Plenty of time.
So,
That's speculation, though. Sorry, Danny. What are you saying?
I'm about.
It is speculation.
What are you saying?
Depending
Darren?
on
You're
if
bouncing?
everybody's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
No?
Because we only got another 12 minutes for it.
All right. Okay. If he's bouncing, I better bounce too. And I set up the stream to like try and watch this. You see, Chopped is smart, so 777. We'll see. Alright, we'll see. Shit's gonna get worse before it gets better. Shit hasn't even begun to peak yet, Mr. Jackpot. Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. Hockey, thank you for staying up. You must be exhausted.
Yes.
Good
thanks,
night, Hockey. Sweet
I'll
dreams.
catch your catching tips in the morning. So
Catch
later.
my tip in the
Yes,
morning.
sir.
Yeah.
Touch it.
Take it easy,
Catch
Hockey.
it. Put it in the
Right.
mouth. Wherever you want. Take care, lads. Johnny,
around,
Chopped,
in and around.
thank you very
Later.
much. GG.
Yeah, buddy.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
GG.
Excuse me. Goodbye. Okay. I can mute this. Take this off. Ugh. I had a shower, so my hair is going to be a mess. Really regret not getting a haircut.
Good games, brothers.
GG.
777 said, but we don't make PS5. China does. They're going back to work.
That's true. But are they going back to work?
Said GG. Matty Matt 2003.
I don't believe anything China's telling us.
My pants are officially off. Gyson.
Alright, your pants are
said,
off.
G. Ice Goddess Rukia said GG. Dej 1984 said GG.
Hold on a sec.
Joshua Taylor said
Don't say GG.
Have a better one.
Have a better one. I'll try. Listen, I'm pulling up the stream. I'm gonna. Where do I even find it? PS Blog. I'm gonna see if I can get it up on the screen, and we'll watch it together. Okay?
Tradition said 15 minutes until more PS5 nuggets.
Can somebody get me a link to where people are watching? Is it on the YouTube channel?
Daniel said, what's the link? Tradition said,
The road to PS5. I see it.
//www.youtube.com/watch.
I see it. I see it. Give that a like.
PH8 Linnet 9SG.
Okay, so
Dead_I_Dan66 said, all two of them going back to work, the rest are dead.
we can turn this off.
Tradition said, stream is there. Fozzie Bear 927 said,
Window
Game
capture.
Cats are streaming.
Game Cats is streaming. Don't want that. Pop that in. Ugh, why doesn't that... It's hard to explain why this is shit, but even though I have Chrome open, it doesn't recognize that I have Chrome open. So let's see if I can shut that down.
Tradition said, streaming piss over their victims. Chopped 517 said, oh shit, up to 38 subs, road to 50. Tradition said,
Oh, nice.
we need a PP versus GC Firewall tournament.
Make it happen, you know? I'm here. I'm not scared. Okay, I think I got it to work. Here we go. 13 minutes, premieres. Shit, I picked the wrong fucking thing. No. Oh, where'd it go? It was there a second ago. Oh my god. I apologize for the technical issues. Oh my god, this is some buggy software.
Tradition said, y'all need to sub to Chopped.
Sub. He commented there, so go to his channel. Okay, whatever it is, when I go to a website like Kotaku, then it pops up. It's happy with that. But when I go to...
Tradition said, I apologize by Apple.
Fit to screen, there we go. No, stretch to screen is what I wanted, of course. It's always the wrong one.
Mr. 777
Up this down.
said, there it is.
Man, I've gone on see-through all of a sudden. Whatever, no big deal. Let's get rid of this shit. And now we should be watching this. Alright, nice. Okay. Now what? How are we going to pass 13 minutes together? So where do you see like the 52 minutes thing? Oh, I better put on the headphones or I won't hear it. That'd be an idea.
Mr. 777 said, predictions. Zach Wilder said, you're a fading away.
I am. Let me fix that. Let's try to fix it. Oh wait. Looks kind of okay on the YouTube screen. I'm not going to touch it. Okay.
Fozzie 927 said, it must be like a state of play. Ice Goddess Rukia
Like-
said, we smunk. Zach Wilder said, you don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Okay. So you want me to clear the screen of all this shit? Like, will I just have a clean screen? Tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
Minus PSVR
Minus.
said, you, Dej 1984
You.
said, I think we will see a new GT game.
New Gran Turismo? Okay, that's a good call.
2323 said, do we have any official screenshots of the console yet?
No.
Or is this what that is?
Well,
Zach
we might get
Wilder
it. We might see
said,
something.
Yeah, full screen that bitch. Minus
I can't full screen it
PSVR
yet.
Said, I hear no bagpipes.
Bagpipes
Fuzzy Bear
cancelled
927
thanks to the coronavirus.
Said, clean screen.
Clean screen?
Nice Goddess
I'll get
Rukia
rid of...
Said, I feel really good, Mr. Stark.
Goodbye.
Geisen said,
Your account can
A
stay.
minus.
Not that it's even important. I'll just pop it down here. And we'll get rid of the scroll thing too. For now. I will full screen it when it goes live.
Tradition said, 10 minutes.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to think of the audio. I'll be listening to the YouTube feed. You guys will be listening to this feed, so I shouldn't. Hopefully it won't double. That would be annoying. People getting hype in the chat. Slow mode is on. Moist.
Shot 517
Where's my comment?
said, can you pull the chat off the screen? Tradition said,
Pull the chat.
try a random YT video to check volumes.
Ooh, there you go. Now you're thinking. Why are some of you smart?
Matty Matt 2323 said, play a test vid.
Okay.
AJ, thanks for 300 bits. This is all new to me, supporting all I can. Thank you very much. This is all new to me. A liar. Mr. Troll starting with off just now.
Alright, how's that? You can hear that fine? Feedback.
Tradition
Feedback.
said, try talking over him.
Oh, goddamn.
Shot 517 said, little louder. Tradition
You want it louder?
said,
Okay.
so we can see the balance.
Okay, let me just put
Minus
that desktop audio up a
PSVR
little bit.
Said, that guy plays the bagpipes.
He does. Now he actually is Scottish.
Said, he sounded alright. Matty Man 2323 said, perfect, you're the tech guru. Tradition said, just a bit Scottish is all.
It just blew my mind.
So how does this sound?
To
I'm talking.
actually see it and
He's
you go,
talking.
Wow, they've morphed you.
I'm gonna
You're-
turn it down.
you're liquid mercury.
Well, no, I'm
man.
gonna
You're
turn it down
liquid
my
chrome.
end.
I
Because
don't
he sounds
think
very
I'll get
loud to me.
over it. And
That's just a loud video. Maybe. I don't know. See, if I play any of this shit, how much copyright shit's gonna pop up? I don't even know. I'm going to assume everything's okay.
Said, sounds alright.
Okay.
Minus PSVR. Said, it was fine from the start.
Alright. I'm not going to do too much talking over the stream anyway, I don't think. Unless to, like, get hype. You know? I'll take my top off. I'll say, let's go, boys. You know, like those YouTubers do? They say, let's go when they're excited. I've been working on my let's go. I think you'll enjoy it. Hmm. 8 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go.
Said, as you should. Tradition.
All right.
Said,
all right.
If TF is 12 or above, the shirt comes off. Zach Wilder said,
yeah.
We got to know where we're going first.
We gotta know where we're going first. You'll go wherever I fucking tell you to go. When I say let's go, you just say yes, sir. You know? You hop in the back seat of my... Well, you get in the boot of my car. You don't get in the fucking back seat. Or trunk, if you prefer. Yankee Doodles. Okay. If it's less than 12 teraflops,
Zach Wilder
it's going to be some salt.
Haha, yes, sir.
From like fanboys are going to go mental.
Said, the boot.
The boot. That's the trunk. Alright. Do you want to know what the bonus is? The bonus is the hood. Alright. Pop the bonus. I need to be careful now that you can see my desktop here. So, no rim job videos for the next few minutes.
Sponge 708
Sponge.
said, hey.
What up, Sponge?
PSVR said, the hood is where I grew up.
Oh, yeah? Well, then it doesn't make sense for it to be... Oh, I stopped the chat. Oh, never mind. It was just taking a second to catch up. Did you hear about Jared Leto? He was like in self-meditation for the last 2 weeks, and he came out of us and he had no idea about the the coronavirus. I thought that was fucking hilarious. But whatever. Now's not the time for that.
Zach Wilder said, I grew up in the bonnet, yo. Matty Matt 2023
I was in the mean bonnet.
Said, I've already watched my quota of rim job vids for the day.
Exactly. I don't want to be forcing my rim job vids on you, because I haven't.
Said, I can't say I grew up in the bonnet. Sponge 708 said, do you play PS4? Tradition.
I do play
said,
PS4, Sponge.
jump in the boot.
I sure do. I play a lot of PSVR on PS4, but I also enjoy my flat games. Oh boy. 4 minutes. Getting exciting now. Comments getting crazy. A lot of Xbox. There's Christopher Hart is in there talking mad shit about Xbox.
Ice Goddess Rukia
Mad shit.
said, turns out the rim job vids are guys rubbing oil on car rims.
What did you think they were?
708 said, I am gonna get VR soon.
Nice, Sponge. I think you'll enjoy it. Are you planning on getting the PS5 too?
Tradition said, no, it's to do with anuses usually.
Whoa. Hold on a sec, Tradition.
Sponge 708
Hold on a sec.
said, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well VR is going to probably work even better on the PS5. But it'll work now anyway, so, you know, no need to wait. Unless you're waiting on a sale or something. Oh boy. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go.
Said,
Duh.
Mick Coles said, what do you want backward compatible 1 through 4 on the new kit?
Well, there's no reason for me not to want it. But if it was there, I probably wouldn't use it that much. I'd use it for Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and 4. But I'm not expecting it.
PSVR said, 3 minutes.
350. Did you say 50? I'll make fun of you when you're saying 50. We'll see how you like that. 50 cent. Some man getting shot 7 times.
Said, they should have made the announcement available in VR. Sponge 708 said, cool story Bob. Minus PSVR said, racist.
It would be cool if they had, like, remember PlayStation Home? They used to do announcements. I think that, like, they revealed the PS Vita There was like an event in PlayStation Home to go see it. Unfortunately, the PS Vita was trash. Well, it was good, but you know, it turned out trash. Like it performed badly. But it was a cool idea to go into. Well, PlayStation Home also kind of trash. But I'd like to see them revive that for VR on PS5. That'd be cool. Anyway, 2 minutes. Exciting stuff. Hold on a second. Let me pump up the volume on my end. Okay. Getting excited now. Relax. Calm down. Relax.
Minus PSVR.
Relax. Minus
Said,
relax.
I forgot all about PlayStation Home.
Yeah. Remember you had to queue up. You had to queue if you wanted to play the games in that game. It was like bowling and shit. I never even played the bowling because it was always a queue and I could never get in. I was like, fuck this. I'm not queuing inside a video game.
Sponge 708 said, have you heard that for PS5 VR these gonna be gloves?
I've heard a lot of
Said,
rumors. I don't think there'll be
chat
gloves.
flying by.
I do not
Minus
think there'll be gloves.
PSVR said, got the gold AK for Sokum in there.
The chat's going crazy.
2323
Oh, gold AK? Nice.
Said,
1 minute.
remaining.
1 minute.
Minus PSVR.
Here we go.
Said, Q line.
Here we go. Q. Oh, line.
Sponge
You saying you don't have Q
708
in America?
Said, 1 minute.
Here we go. This is it. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Y'all ready for this? I just want to full screen this. I hope I don't have to refresh it.
Sponge 708 said, RR.
Shortly. Premiere will begin shortly. Here we go. Alright, everyone shut up for the next however long.
Said,
Keep in mind,
Mango pump.
keep in mind I have to go in half an hour. In half an hour I'm gone. I have to cut the stream off. I gotta go to work. So we'll watch what we can. And we'll cover the rest tonight in Touch and Tips.
Mick Coles
Touch
said,
them tips.
2 unlimited class. Matty Matt 2323 said,
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Where is
Zach
she?
Wilder said, my flabby body is ready.
Alright. Still 59 on the clock. My flabby body's ready. My flabby body's ready too, Zach. All the flabby bodies across the world
Minus
getting ready
PSVR
right now.
Said, let Karen finish the stream.
Let Karen finish the stream. Alright, you talk amongst yourselves. For the next 5 hours. Well, 6, 7 hours. Alright, it should be starting. Oh, here we go. Full screen. Where'd you go full screen? Oh boy. Another clock. How's the volume? Oh, that's loud for me. Turning that down. Turning that shit all the way down. Damn. Decepticon should be making music for these guys.
Matty Matt 2323
Can you turn it down on your end, or do you want me to turn it down here? Tell me what you want. It's at 50% volume now. Give me a percentage. You got 55 seconds. Why couldn't they have just started on time? Why do I gotta wait 2 extra minutes for this shit?
Turn it down just a bit, please, thanks.
49%.
Said, you should tell Deacon about the Tested podcast. Matty Matt 2323
Tested podcast.
said, 49%.
How's that, lads and ladies?
Zach Wilder said, they take intro and outro submissions.
Oh, really?
Matty Matt 2323 said, count cat for the next timer.
Alright. Oh, 10. Oh man, look at this. This is a fancy timer. This timer is a fancy gal. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sponge 708.
Shut up, Sponge.
Unfortunately, we had to cancel the talk that we had planned for GDC. But we do have some super exciting news about PS5. And who better to bring that to you than the one and only Mark Cerny. Without further ado, over to you, Mark.
Okay. Over to you, Mark. Now remember, Mark is the creepiest man alive.
There will be lots of chances later on this year to look at the PlayStation 5 games. Today, I want to talk a bit about our goals for the PlayStation 5 hardware and how they influenced the development of the console.
This guy's a serial killer, for sure.
I'm a big believer in console generations. Once every 5 or 6 or 7 years, a console arrives with substantially new capabilities. There's a lot of learning by the game developers, hopefully not too overwhelming, and soon there's games that could never have been created before. Now, it used to be that as a console designer, you'd somehow intuit what would be the best set of capabilities for the new console, and then build it in complete secrecy. For the PlayStation consoles, that period lasted through PlayStation 3, a powerful and groundbreaking console, but also one that caused quite a lot of heartache, as it was initially difficult to develop.
The fake crowd, though. Matty
So,
Matt
starting with PlayStation 4,
2323
we've taken a different
said,
approach, roughly centered
"That man
around
has definitely
three
like a few buttholes in his day."
The first of these is listening to the
I'm turning you down.
which is to say that a
Shut
lot
up.
of what we put into a console derives directly from the needs and aspirations of the game creators. We definitely do have some ideas of our own, but at the core of our philosophy for design
Is it a fake crowd?
is that game players are here for the fantastic games.
Yes.
Which is to say that game
Yes, it
creators
is.
matter. Anything we can do to make life easier for the game creators or help them realize their dreams, we will do. So, about once every 2 years, I take a tour of the industry. I go to the various developers and publishers, sit down, and discuss how they're doing
Volume
with
up.
the current consoles and what they'd like to see in future consoles. This requires weeks on the road.
Sorry.
Reaching the bulk of the game creators involves talking to well over 100 people at something like 24 publishers and developers. And it is incredibly valuable. By the way, the feature most requested by the developers, that was an SSD, which we were very happy to put in the hardware, but a lot of problem solving was required. I'll be doing a deep dive on the SSD and surrounding systems later on in this talk.
Oh god, this is going to be long.
It's also key to make a generational leap while keeping the console sufficiently familiar to game developers. I think about this in terms of balancing evolution and revolution. Now, with PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, the target was a revolution each time with a brand new feature set. That was great in many ways, but time for the developers to get up and running got longer with each console. In the past, I've called this time to triangle. Here's what I had for those 3 consoles. To be clear, I'm not talking about time to make a game. Developers will be ambitious, and it may take them 6 years or so to realize their vision. What I'm talking about is that dead time before graphics and other aspects of game development are up and running, and trying to minimize that. On the other hand, if we're trying to reduce that dead time to 0, that means the hardware architecture can't change at all. We're handcuffed. We need to judge for each feature what value it adds and whether it's worth the increase in developer time needed to support it. So with PlayStation 4, we were able to strike a pretty good balance between performance and familiarity. We got required learning back to PlayStation 1 levels. With PS5, the GPU was definitely the area we felt the most tension between adding new features and keeping
2 to 3
familiar
days now,
programming
guys. Oh, well, not guys.
Ultimately, I think we've ended up with
Mudkip.
something under a month of
Well,
getting up to speed.
all right.
That feels like we're striking about the right balance. I'll go into a bit more detail later today about our philosophy with the GPU and the specific feature set that resulted from it.
I like his podium.
It's also very important for us, as the hardware team, to find new dreams, by which I mean something other than CPU performance, GPU performance, and the amount of RAM. The increase in graphics performance over the past 2 decades has been astonishing.
the crowd
but there are
moves.
other areas in which we can innovate and provide significant value to the game creators, and through them, the players. That's why the SSD was very much on our list of directions to explore, regardless of what came out of the conversations with game developers and publishers. The biggest feature in this category is the custom engine for audio. That's today's final topic. The push for vastly improved audio, and in particular 3D audio, isn't something that came out of the developer meetings. It's much more the case that we had a dream of what might be possible 5 years from now, and then worked out a number of steps we could take to set us on that path. So here again are the three principles, the first being enabling the desires of developers to drive the hardware design. To me, the SSD really is the key to the next generation. It's a game changer.
He does.
And it was
Soft-spoken.
the number one ask from developers for PlayStation 5. As in, we know it's probably impossible, but can you put an SSD in it? That was a discussion we were also having internally. It was clear that the presence of a hard drive in every PlayStation 4 was having a positive impact. A lot of things that would simply have been impossible at Blu-ray disc speeds were now possible. At the same time, though, in 2015 and 2016, when we were having these conversations, developers were already banging up against the limits of the hard drive. And a lot of developer time was being spent designing around slow load speeds.
Thanks for joining.
I want to focus in on just one number here, which is how long it takes to load a gigabyte of data from a hard drive. The difficulty being that hard drives are neither particularly fast nor flexible. If all your data is in one block, which is frankly not very likely, you can load 50 to 100 megabytes a second, depending on where the data is located on the hard drive. Let's assume it's on the outer edge, which means loading a gigabyte takes 10 seconds. If you compress your game packages, you can fit more data on the Blu-ray disc and also effectively boost your hard drive read speed by the compression ratio. We support zlib compression on PlayStation 4 that gets you something like 50% more data on the disk and 50% higher effective read speed. Unfortunately, though, it's highly likely that your data is scattered around in various files on the hard drive, as well as sourced from multiple locations within those files. So lots of seeks are needed at 2 to 50-ish milliseconds each. My rule of thumb is that the hard drive is spending
would have been a lot more expensive back then, Mudkip.
And only a third of its time actually
super expensive.
Data. Putting all of that together, a gigabyte is very roughly 20 seconds to load from a hard drive. Now, a gigabyte is not much data. Games are using 5 or 6 gigabytes of RAM on PlayStation 4, so boot times and load times can get pretty grim. Or to put that differently, as a player, you wait for the game to boot, wait for the game to load, wait for the level to reload every time you die, and you wait for what is euphemistically called fast.
Still expensive. Like these hard drives are going to be expensive to buy if you can expand them.
SSD, but a blindingly fast SSD. If we could load 5 gigabytes a second from it, what would change? Now, SSDs are completely different from hard drives. They don't have seeks as such. If you have a 5 gigabyte a second SSD, you can read data from 1,000 different locations in that second, pretty much at speed. As for time to load a gigabyte, this is next gen we're talking about, so memory is bigger. Instead, we should be asking how long to load 2 gigabytes. And the answer is about 1/4 of a second. I mean, that's amazing. We're talking 2 orders of magnitude, meaning very roughly 100 times faster. Which means at 5 gigabytes a second for the SSD, the potential is that the game boots in a second.
We're going to see a demonstration.
There are no load screens. The game just fades down while loading a half dozen gigabytes and fades back up again. Same for a reload. You're immediately back in the action after you die. And fast travel becomes so fast it's blink and you miss it. As game creators, we go from trying to distract the player.
Sorry, that shit was getting blurry.
In the action after you die. And fast travel becomes so fast it's blink and you miss it. As game creators, we go from trying to distract the player from how long fast travel is taking, like those Spider-Man subway rides, to being so blindingly fast that we might even have to slow that transition down. Pretty cool, right? But for me, this is not the primary reason to change from a hard drive to an SSD. The primary reason for an ultra-fast SSD is that it gives the game designer freedom. Or to put that differently, with a hard drive, the 20 seconds that it takes to load a gigabyte can sabotage the game that the developer is trying to create. I think almost all of us in the room have experienced this, maybe in different ways. Say we're making an adventure game and we have 2 rich environments where we each want enough textures and models to fill memory. which you can do as long as you have a long staircase or elevator ride or a windy corridor where you can ditch the old assets and then take 30 seconds or so to load the new assets. Having a 30-second elevator ride is a little extreme. More realistically, we'd probably chop the world into a number of smaller pieces and then do some calculations with sight lines and run speeds like we did for Haven City when we were making Jak 2. The game is 20 years old, but not much has changed since then. All those twisty passages are there for a reason. There's a whole subset of level design dedicated to this sort of work, but still, it's a giant distraction for a team that just wants to make their game. So when I talked about the dream of an SSD, part of the reason for that 5 GB a second target was to eliminate loads, but also part of the reason for that target was streaming. As in, what if the SSD is so fast that as the player is turning around, it's possible to load textures for everything behind the player in that split second? If you figure that it takes half a second to turn, that's 4 GB of compressed data you can load. That sounds about right for next gen. Anyway, back to the hard drive. Another strategy for increasing effective read speed is to make big sequential chunks of data.
Better be at least
for
1
example,
terabyte.
We might group all the data together for each city block. That removes most of the seeks, and the streaming gets faster. But there's a downside too, which is that frequently used data is included in many chunks and therefore is on the hard drive many, many times. Marvel's Spider-Man uses this strategy, and though it works very well for increasing the streaming speed, there's a massive duplication as a result. Some of the objects like mailboxes or news racks are on the hard drive 400 times. What I'm describing here are things that cramp a creative director's style. Either level design gets a little bit boring in places, or the data is duplicated so many times that it no longer fits on the Blu-ray disc. And you end up with hard limits on the player's run speed or driving speed. The player can't go faster than the load speed from the hard drive. And finally, I'm sure many of you have noticed that after a patch download, the PlayStation 4 will sometimes take a long time to install the patch. That's because when just part of a file has been changed, the new data can be downloaded pretty quickly. But before the game boots up, a brand new file has to be constructed that includes the changed portion. Otherwise, every change would add a seek or two. Even so, you can occasionally see this happening on game titles. They start to hitch once they get patched enough. With an SSD, though, no seeks, so no need to make brand new files with the changes incorporated into them, which means no installs as you know them today.
This is some deep
There's yet
dive
one more
stuff.
benefit, which is that system memory can be used much more efficiently. On PlayStation 4, game data on the hard drive feels very distant and difficult to use. By the time you realize you need a piece of data, it's much too late to go out and load it. So system memory
But hopefully we won't need it.
all
If it's
of the
1
data will be
terabyte,
used in the next 30 seconds or so.
we might be able to
of
delete
gameplay. That means a lot of the 8
as we need
gigabytes of
it.
system memory is idle. It's just waiting there to be potentially used. On PlayStation 5, though, the SSD is very close to being like more RAM. Typically, it's fast enough that when you realize you need a piece of data,
16
you can
gigs.
just load it from the SSD and use it. There's no need to have lots of data parked in system memory waiting to potentially be used. A different way of saying that is that most of RAM is working on the game's behalf. This is one of the reasons that 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 feels right for PlayStation 5. The presence of the SSD
Was that confirmed before?
reduces the
I don't know.
need for a massive intergenerational increase in size. So back to the dream of the SSD. Here's the set of targets. Boot the game in a second. No load screens. Design freedom, meaning no twisty passages or long corridors. More game on the disk and more game on the SSD. And finally, those patch installs go away. The reality, though, is that the SSD is just one piece of the puzzle. There's a lot of places where bottlenecks can occur in between the SSD and the game code that uses the data. You can see this on PlayStation 4. If I use an SSD with 10 times the speed of a standard hard drive, I probably see only double the loading speed, if that. For PlayStation 5, our goal was not just that the SSD itself be 100 times faster. It was that game loads and streaming would be 100 times faster.
Yes,
so
please.
Every single potential bottleneck needed to be addressed. And there are a lot of them. Let's look at check-in. and what happens when its overhead gets 100 times larger.
How long is this going to be?
Conceptually, check-in is a pretty simple process. Data is loaded into system memory from the hard drive or SSD. It's examined. A few values are tweaked to check it in, and then it's moved to its final location. At the SSD speeds we're talking about, that last part, moving the data, meaning copying it from one location to another, takes roughly an entire next-gen CPU core. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. If all the overheads get 100 times larger,
count me in too,
triple
Mudkip.
the frame rate as soon as the player moves, and that massive stream of data starts coming off the SSD. So to solve all of that, we built a lot of custom hardware, namely a custom flash controller and a number of custom units in our main chip. The flash controller in the SSD was designed for smooth and bottleneck-free operation, but also with games in mind. For example, there are 6 levels of priority when reading from the SSD. Priority is very important. You can imagine the player heading into some new location in the world and the game requesting a few gigabytes of textures. And while those textures are being loaded, an enemy is shot and has to speak a few dying words. Having multiple priority levels lets the audio for those dying words get loaded immediately. On one side, that flash controller connects to the actual flash dies that supply the storage. To reach our bandwidth,
This is going over my head.
gigabytes a second, we ended up with a 12-channel interface. 8 channels wouldn't be enough. The resulting bandwidth we've achieved is actually 5.5 gigabytes a second. With a 12-channel interface, the most natural size that emerges for an SSD is 825 gigabytes. The key question for us was, is that enough? I mean, it's tempting to add more, but Flash certainly doesn't come cheap, and we have a responsibility to our gaming audience to be cost-effective with regards to what we put in the console.
Interesting.
Ultimately, we resolved this question by looking at the play patterns of a broad range of gamers. We examined the
I saw the
specific
stats, Jimbo.
games that they were playing over the course of a weekend, or a week, or a month.
I got the gist
and
of
whether
it.
that set of games would fit
I watched a couple of
properly on
videos
the
too.
SSD. We were able to establish that the friction caused by reinstalls or re-downloads would be quite low. And so we locked in on that 825 gigabyte size, while also preparing multiple strategies so that those who want more storage can add it. I'll go through the details in a moment.
So it sounds like 1 terabyte?
Back to the flash controller. On the other side, it connects to our main custom
Expandable?
chip via 4 lanes of Gen 4 PCIe.
Like Xbox?
And inside the main custom chip is a pretty hefty unit dedicated to I/O. Before we talk about what that does, let's talk compression for a moment. PlayStation 4 used zlib as its compression format. We decided to use it again on PlayStation 5, but on my 2017 tour of developers, I learned about a new format called Kraken from Rad Game Tools. It's like zlib's smarter cousin. Simple, similar types of algorithms, but about 10% better compression, which is pretty big. That means 10% more game on the UHD Blu-ray disc or on the SSD. Kraken had only been out for a year, but it was already becoming a de facto industry standard. Half of the teams I talked to were either using it or getting ready to evaluate it. So we hustled and built a custom decompressor into the I/O unit, one capable of handling over 5 gigabytes of Kraken format input data a second.
No idea what that
After
means.
decompression, that typically becomes 8 or 9 gigabytes, but the unit itself is capable of outputting as much as 22 gigabytes a second if the data happen to compress particularly well. By the way, in terms of performance, that custom decompressor equates to 9 of our Zen 2 cores. That's what it would take to decompress the Kraken stream with a conventional CPU. There's a lot more in the custom I/O unit, including a dedicated DMA controller. The game can direct exactly where it wants to send the data coming off of the SSD. This equates to another Zen 2 core or 2 in terms of its copy performance. Its primary purpose is to remove check-in as a bottleneck. There's 2 dedicated I/O coprocessors and a large RAM pool. These aren't Zen 2 cores. They're there principally to direct the variety of custom hardware around them. One of the coprocessors is dedicated to SSD I/O. This lets us bypass traditional file I/O and its bottlenecks when reading from the SSD. The other is responsible for memory mapping, which I know doesn't sound like anything
Hey,
related
this is
to the
exciting
SSD,
stuff. Once
but a
somebody
lot of
explains this to me,
developers map and remap memory as part of
I'm gonna get hype.
file I/O, and this too can become a bottleneck. There
Whoa,
are
where's that?
coherency engines to assist the coprocessors. Coherency
missed it.
comes up a
God
lot
damn
of
it.
places. Probably the biggest coherency issue is stale data in the GPU caches. Flushing all of the GPU caches whenever the SSD is read is an unattractive option. It could really hurt the GPU performance. So we've implemented a gentler way of doing things, where the coherency engines inform the GPU of the overwritten address ranges, and custom scrubbers in several dozen GPU caches do pinpoint evictions of just those address ranges. The best thing is, as a game developer, when you read from the SSD, you don't need to know any of this. You don't even need to know that your data is compressed. You just indicate what data you'd like to read from your original uncompressed file and where you'd like to put it, and the whole process of loading it happens invisibly to you and at very high speed. Back to the dream. Thanks to all of that surrounding hardware, our 5.5 gigabytes a second really should translate into something like 100 times faster I/O than PS4 and allow the dream of no load screens and super fast streaming to become a reality.
Super fast streaming.
Having said that, expandability of our SSD is going to be quite important. Flash is costly.
Here we go.
You may very well want to add storage to whatever we put in the console.
What are you going to put in the console?
Now, the kind of storage you need depends on how you're going to
Why
use
won't he
it.
tell us?
If you have an extensive PlayStation 4 library and you'd like to take advantage of backwards compatibility to play those games on PlayStation 5, then a large external hard drive is ideal. You can leave your games on the hard drive and play them directly from there, thus saving the pricier SSD storage for your PlayStation 5 titles, or you can copy your active PlayStation 4 titles to the SSD. If your purpose in adding more storage is to play PlayStation 5 titles, though, ideally you would add to your SSD storage. We will be supporting certain M2 SSDs. These are internal drives that you can get on the open market.
Not proprietary.
Install in a bay in
Not
PlayStation 5.
proprietary.
As for which ones we support and when, I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
They connect through the custom I/O unit, just like
That's
our
a win.
SSD does. So they can take full advantage of the decompression, I/O coprocessors, and all the other features I was talking about. Here's the catch, though. That commercial drive has to be at least as fast as ours. Games that rely on the speed of our SSD need to work flawlessly with any M2 drive. When I gave the Wired interview last year, I said that the PlayStation 5 SSD was faster than anything available on PC. At the time, commercial M2 drives used PCIe 3.0, and 4 lanes of that cap out at 3.5 gigabytes a second. In other words, no PCIe 3.0
SSDs are really important,
required spec.
apparently.
M2 drives with PCIe
Not for us, but for
4.0 are now
developers.
out in the market. We're getting samples and seeing 4 or 5 gigabytes a second from them. By year's end, I expect there will be drives that saturate 4.0 and support 7 gigabytes a second. Having said that, we are comparing apples and oranges, though, because that commercial M2 drive will have its own architecture, its own flash controller, and so on. For example, the NVMe specification lays out a priority scheme for requests that the M2 drives can use. And that scheme is pretty nice, but it only has 2 true priority levels. Our drive supports 6. We can hook up a drive with only 2 priority levels, definitely, but our custom I/O unit has to arbitrate the extra priorities rather than the M2 drive's flash controller. And so the M2 drive needs a little extra speed to take care of issues arising from the different approach. That commercial drive also needs to physically fit inside of the bay we created in PlayStation 5 for M2 drives.
I don't know if that's a joke or not.
Unlike internal hard drives, there's unfortunately no standard for the height of an M2 drive. And some M2 drives have giant heat sinks. In fact, some of them even have their own fans. Right now, we're getting M2 drive samples and benchmarking them in various ways. When games hit beta as they get ready for the PlayStation 5 launch at year-end, we'll also be doing some compatibility testing to make sure that the architecture of particular M2 drives isn't too foreign for the games to handle. Once we've done that compatibility testing, we should be able to start letting you know which drives will physically fit and which drive samples have benchmarked.
Oh God, it's 25 past 4.
It would be great if that happened by launch, but it's likely to be a bit past it. So please hold off on getting that M2 drive until you hear from us.
Interesting.
Okay, back to our principles. Balancing
Interesting.
evolution and revolution is the second of them. This was definitely a recurring theme with the GPU. We need new GPU features and capabilities. If we only have more performance, it's not really a new generation of console. Of course, many of these capabilities result in more performance. That's part of why a PlayStation 5 teraflop is more powerful than a PlayStation 4 teraflop. But we aren't just looking for the performance. We also need the ability to do something with the GPU that could not have been done before. And we need higher performance per watt. Every time we double the performance of some GPU component, we don't want to find out we've doubled the power consumed and the heat reduced. But at the same time, we have to make sure the GPU can run PS4 games, and we have to ensure that the architecture is easy for the
Probably,
developers
Jimbo.
to adopt. Now,
at least you'll have a
compatibility
choice.
was handled masterfully by AMD. They treated it as a key need throughout the design process. As our solution to adding new features without blindsiding developers, we made sure that if there were new significant features, it would be optional to use them. The GPU supports ray tracing, but you don't have to use ray tracing to make your game. The GPU supports primitive shaders, but you can release your first game on PlayStation 5 without making any use of them. Before I get into the capabilities of the GPU, I'd like to make clear 2 points that can be quite confusing. First, we have a custom AMD GPU based on their RDNA 2 technology. What does that mean? AMD is continuously improving and revising their tech. For RDNA 2, their goals were, roughly speaking, to reduce power consumption by re-architecting the GPU to put data close to where it's needed, to optimize the GPU for performance, and to add a new, more advanced feature set. But that feature set is malleable, which is to say that we have our own needs for PlayStation, and that can factor into what the AMD roadmap becomes. So collaboration is born. If we bring concepts to AMD that are felt to be widely useful, then they can be adopted into RDNA 2 and used broadly, including in PC GPUs. If the ideas are sufficiently specific to what we're trying to accomplish, like the GPU cache scrubbers I was talking about, then they end up being just for us. If you see a similar discrete GPU available as a PC card at roughly the same time as we release our console, that means our collaboration with AMD succeeded.
I have to go in 2 minutes.
In producing technology useful in both worlds. It doesn't mean that we as Sony simply incorporated the PC part into our console. This continuous improvement in AMD technology means it's dangerous to rely on teraflops as an absolute indicator of performance.
Dangerous to rely on teraflops,
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
As well.
You motherfuckers.
In the case of CPUs, we all understand this. The PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 each have 8 CPUs, but we never think that meant the capabilities and performance are equal. It's the same for CUs. For one thing, they've been getting much larger over time. Adding new features means adding lots of transistors. In fact, the transistor count for a PlayStation 5 CU is 62% larger than the transistor count for a PlayStation 4 CU. Second, the PlayStation 5 GPU is backwards compatible with PlayStation 4. What does that mean? One way you can achieve backwards compatibility is to put the previous console's
PS2
in the new console, like we did with some PlayStation 3s.
Okay,
but that's, of course, extremely expensive. A better way is to incorporate any differences in the previous console's logic into the new console's custom chips, meaning that even as the technology evolves, the logic and feature set that PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 PS3, titles rely on is still available in backwards compatibility modes.
No PS1.
One advantage of this strategy is that once backwards compatibility is in the console, it's in. It's not as if a cost down will remove backwards compatibility like it did on PlayStation 3. Achieving this unification of functionality took years of efforts by AMD, as any roadmap advancement creates a potential divergence in logic. Running PS4 and PS4 titles at boosted frequencies has also added complexity. The boost is truly massive this time around, and some game code just can't handle it. Testing has to be done on a title-by-title basis. Results are excellent, though. We recently took a look at the top 100 PlayStation 4 titles as ranked by Playtime, and we're expecting almost all of them to be playable at launch on PlayStation 5.
Almost all of them.
With regards to new features, as I said, our strategy was to try to break new ground, but at the same time not
Firewall be one of them?
use of the new GPU capabilities. For more than a decade, GPUs have imposed a restriction on game engines. Software handles vertex processing, but for the most part, dedicated hardware is responsible.
I'm pretty sure the woman on the right is a static image.
That the vertices form. That means it's not possible to do even basic optimizations, such as aborting processing of a vertex if all geometry that uses it is off-screen. PlayStation 5 has a new unit
PSVR
called
will.
the geometry engine, which brings handling of triangles and other
just don't know what
primitives under
games.
full programmatic control. As a game developer, you're free to ignore its existence and use the PlayStation 5 GPU as if it were no more capable than the PS4
Right.
GPU.
Okay.
Or you can use
I
these
have to
new
call it
elements
quits.
in
I'm
various
sorry.
ways. Simple usage could be performance optimization, such as removing
It's like going over my head. I'm still interested in it, but I have to go. I have to get ready for work. I'm going to be late already. I hit Discord by accident. Listen, sorry to cut out in the middle of that. I know it's shit. Forgive me. I'll see you again, maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, or tonight. Touch and tips. Don't forget, touch and tips tonight. I'll see you there. Alright, touch my tips. We'll talk about all this tonight when it's all been discussed by people who are more smarter than us, you know, and they can explain what the fuck was going on. Anyway, gotta go. Bye bye. Take care.